You're scared. What's that word, gangland? YouTubians, what's good, man? How we feeling tonight, bros? Yeah, I got fuck it, man. I'm keeping it on. It's already on. I'm gonna just keep it on, gang. You know what I'm saying? How we living, man? What's the word, man? How we feeling? I hope everybody good. Unfortunately, we starting off with a little sad topic that we already kind of discussed, bro. This not 6ix9ine girlfriend, by the way, but this Starlets Bartender killed for setting up her big money customer to be robbed by her boyfriend. That's alleged, though. I don't know if it's true, but I do want to tap in and get the details on this. Because, bro, shorty was killed while driving her car in Mount Vernon, New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, so somebody shot her car up, killed her, bro. It was obviously a reason why this was done. Niggas don't typically target women. So, I want to get some more information on this, tap in and see what's going on. Let me pull up chat real quick. See what the shot her car. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bruh. So this is a crazy situation. Like, this don't happen every day where a female end up losing her life like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's tap in, though. Let's see what's going on, bros. It's a quick little 10-minute video. We're going to start the stream up like that, man. Let's go. Rest in peace to that young lady, though. Rest in peace to her.
Right, a search for the killer of a woman found dead in a car on the Cross County Parkway in Westchester County.
Yeah, police say 33-year-old Ariela Mejia Polanco had been shot several times. Her body was discovered Sunday morning. She was a nightlife influencer with 500,000 followers.
And tonight, those followers are hoping
Bro, the news, bro, this is how you know it's a different world, bro. Niggas is talking about her follower count after her death. Like, I guess that's like the new accomplishments. Like, that's the new, like, she was a doctor. She had a master's degree. I guess that's the new accomplishment. Like, she had 500,000 followers.
Investigators are successful in their efforts to figure out.
Yeah. Mary, welcome to the chat, my girl. Hope you feeling good tonight, girly. Hope all is well. Yes, so, please subscribe, like the video, like Mary said upon entry, everybody.
Who killed her and why?
Here's Omni News reporter Anthony Carlo.
Opus Lounge on West 202nd Street, typically bursting at the seams with nightlife, is dealing with the loss of life today. Co-workers remember Ariela Mejia Polanco the way she was in this portrait, part of a memorial outside.
Happy, yeah. All the time, she is happy.
She's beautiful. She was beautiful. Beautiful. Pretty.
Known as Ariela La Langosta on social media, it's that kind of admiration that attracted more than 500,000 followers. Her notoriety as an influencer naturally brought about...
Was it the admiration or was it that ass? Nah, rest in peace to her, though. But yeah, she had 500,000 followers. A lot of niggas was following her, lusting after her, looking at her. You know what I mean?
Shock with her death.
Hola, Nicola. How you feeling tonight, beautiful?
Especially in her community. Cardi B posting R.I.P. Dominican Pretty.
That's what it really hurts, you know, Dominican. You know, very beautiful. Such a thing like this, you know, very, very sad.
It was Sunday morning at around 8 o'clock. Westchester County Police showed up to a grisly scene on the Cross County Parkway near the Broad Street Mount Vernon exit. Mejia Polanco was found dead behind the wheel of her G-Wagon, shot multiple times. She was headed home from work at Icon, New York in Inwood. The Lounge writing in part, "Our hearts are broken. Your joy, your humility, and the way you treated everyone with so much care always made you stand out." Police are investigating this as a targeted killing, not random. But investigators are trying to figure out who wanted the influencer dead and why. Mejia Polanco's family tells us the 33-year-old was a great daughter and mother who leaves behind 2 children, ages 13 and 14.
I have a child too, and you know, it's very heartbreaking to see these things.
And so there's so much more to Ariela, beyond Ariela the influencer. And despite police saying this was a targeted killing, the people who knew her personally, the people who knew her the best, well, they are rattled until her killer is caught. In Inwood, Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
What's good, y'all? What's the numbers TV? Your boy Paul Bro. I'm back today to talk about Ariela Lagunsta Polanco. You understand what I'm saying? She got killed while driving home or driving somewhere. I think she said she had an apartment up there, so I suppose she had an apartment or house somewhere else. And at first I wasn't going to do nothing on this because it was just very vague about what happened. But since
We see why she had 500,000 followers.
then, the streets have been talking. The internet has been talking. And so I just we're gonna talk about a few of these narratives that they got out there right now about what was the reason that she would be killed in that manner. I think we all can assume at this point that it wasn't a random act of violence, right? Because the way she died, where she died, time of death, none of that.
Right, during the day, they ran her down in the street and killed her. She was 6ix9ine girlfriend. Nah, they saying she wasn't 6ix9ine girlfriend. She was just one of the girls that 6ix9ine used to show love to in the club. Cause 6ix9ine be in the club and all that. Like, so they said that's just one of the girls he showed love to, I guess. And Nicole said, "Why they killing that many Dominican women? God protect us all. Amen."
That comes off as random, right? It looks like it was targeted. It looks like, her or maybe somebody she knows or was with or something was the target. She ended up dying though.
Well, then Nicole, her name matched then, because she definitely got a big old booty.
Right? So at first, everybody was saying, oh, 6ix9ine, she used to date 6ix9ine, but that's from what I'm hearing, from what I did some research. I suppose they did mess around, but I think they became more like friends, and she did a few videos for him and this, that, and the third. And I think she was very big out in DR. Like she was popular in New York City, but I think she was extra popular in the Dominican Republic from what I'm seeing online. And for a long time, 6ix9ine was living out in DR. So whatever they definitely knew each other. But her relationship with him being the reason why she got killed, I don't think that's the case, right?
Yeah, nah.
Now
they said it got nothing to do. I'm guessing they saying this like her getting killed don't got nothing to do with 6ix9ine. It has something to do with her real boyfriend. Allegedly, it was what they saying. You're 88. Welcome to the chat, bro. I got a crypto video for us to tap into at the end of the stream too.
Suppose she dates a guy by the name of Nata Cartier or something like that. And a lot of people have been talking about this guy's a shady individual. Now, I don't know him, never heard of him. I think he's from Dominican Republic. I'm not sure. But his name kept coming up as far as like he might be the reason why. Some people were saying that he was with her in the car and they was gunning for him. I don't know.
I doubt it.
Really, I don't know how true that is.
Bro, they said they shot the car up like 8-9 times, bro. If he was in the car and they was actually shooting at the car because he was in there, he'd have got hit too. Or something. Like, he wouldn't just made it out there, no grazes, no nothing. Just walked out scatheless, 8 shots, bro. That G-Wagon was shot up, bro, bad. No cap.
Other people were saying he's an informant. Or they might have been informing together. Or something like that.
Oh, stocks is up tonight. We was down yesterday. Stocks is up tonight. Let's see what we doing.
I'm hearing all this crazy stuff, and they couldn't get to him, so they killed her instead. Now, I don't know how true that is because you got to think, right? So if he's cooperating, but he's still moving around, so like y'all trying to get him, but y'all can't get him, but then y'all kill his girlfriend.
Allegedly, that's what they saying. They saying allegedly she was setting up tricks. Nicole said it's about her night clients at the nightclub. There's an event tomorrow at a nightclub for Dominicans at 5 p.m. They invited me. Girl, why you telling us? Why you telling the chat that?
That's just gonna make him really go underground and really tell, and like probably go into witness protection or whatever they got available to him. So by killing her, you're basically warning him that he's next type of shit, even though he might have knew already, but like now y'all making it like, all right, they coming for me basically. So I'm getting out of here. I'm getting low. I'm going to go work for the government. I'm going to be with the government, have the government protect me. So I don't think that will be the case, right? I don't think they would just jump out the window and kill her when they trying to kill him, unless she was also involved. And I don't want to put that on her because we don't know none of that. So I don't know, right? The one that I'm hearing now that's, sounds a little more.
Listen, I know the tricks was going crazy for her, man. I ain't even gonna lie. I know the tricks was going crazy for her. You see the body on this girl? If she was over there acting like she lusted for them, they was going. I know it.
Believable. Even though I'm not saying it's true, because it's shady, it's nasty work. right, for her to be involved in something like this. So I'm not gonna say it's true. I'm saying what's being said, right? Now, the latest one that's being said, and the one that a lot of people seem to be
Damn, she was
agreeing
shaking
with
that thing.
as possible reason.
Nigga said, "What's wrong with her ass? What's wrong with her ass? What kind of food they got there, Nicole? I don't know. I have never been there. It's an event of an influencer. What's wrong with her butt? It's huge. Is that? I mean, that's what it is. Clearly, it's enhanced. It gotta be, right? Allegedly, I'm assuming.
I'm saying what's being said, right? Now, the latest one that's being said, and the one that a lot of people seem to be agreeing with as possible reason, is supposedly
We gotta be nice, bruh. She's passed away. She rest in peace. You see, I'm trying to be as PG and nice as I can on this video. Shout out to her though. Rest in peace to her. But we gotta talk about it.
she has some clients that will come and frequent her bar, a certain nationality. They will come frequent her bar for, a while. They will continuously come and spend money at her bar. Now what?
What is that? The people like them are kind of bums. What she do? Why you say she why you saying that this girl's kind of a bum? Why you saying she kind of a bum? What that mean? Why you say? Oh, you mean the people that she was setting up? Mary said, Nicole, I noticed that you will see me on here and don't speak, but you will speak to everyone else. What's up with that? Talk to me nice. Nicole, why you being rude in the chat? Why you not talking to Mary in the chat, Nicole? What's up with you, shorty? Say hello.
They're saying is these clients, right? These patrons of the strip club or wherever she was at end up getting robbed. I'm hearing they got robbed for some kilos.
All right, there you go. There you go right there. For one, this body, she got the body of a, she going, listen, niggas is going to get set up. Niggas is going to get set up if she trying to set them up. You know what I mean? Remember what Rod Wave said? I don't know if this is set up, but it's going to work.
They will continuously come and spend money at her bar. Now what they're saying is these clients, right? These patrons of the strip club or wherever she was at end up getting robbed. I'm hearing they got robbed for some kilos. I'm hearing they got robbed for some jewelry. I'm hearing they got robbed for kilos and jewelry. And within the year, supposedly it happened around a year ago, and within that time, it was brought to their attention that Ariella might have had something to do with it, that she might have set him up because they found out that Nata Cartier was allegedly her boyfriend.
So this happened a year ago? This happened a year ago and they killed her now over it?
It happened around a year ago. And within that time, it was brought to their attention that Ariella might have had something to do with it, that she might have set him up because they found out that Nata.
That don't sound right, bro. A year ago? She got a nigga robbed a year ago and they kill her now? Like, I don't know, bruh. Oh, let's go to her Instagram real quick. Ariella.Lanlan. Let's see. Ariella.Lan. Ariiela. Alright, there we go. That's her. Let's see what her Instagram was looking like. Alright, we see what her Instagram was looking like, gang. Niggas, yes. Niggas is if she wanna set niggas up, they're getting set up. I'm not saying she did. This is alleged. We don't know. And rest in peace to her because she passed away. But, bruh. Yeah, niggas getting set up. For sure. That's an easy setup. Niggas think they about to come clap these cheeks. They definitely getting set up. For sure. She look like she in DR somewhere right now. This got to be DR. This looks beautiful, this background. Yeah, listen, I'm not saying she set niggas up. That's Columbia, it says. I'm not saying she set niggas up. What I'm saying is, if a nigga was gonna get set up, like if she wanted to set a nigga up, it would happen. Niggas is going. Wherever she tell niggas to pull up to, they pulling up to. Niggas will leave their gun at home and bring 3 condoms. Niggas won't even bring condoms. Niggas will go raw. To be honest. Yeah, she lusty. She rest in peace. She was lusty though. Definitely lusty. Definitely, you know what I mean? We don't know. I don't know we can't say the rumors is false. We can't say they true, but we can't say they false. We see what it's giving. It's giving lusty. This is like a commercial for sex. Let me see. Rest in peace to her though. For sure. No disrespect. But it's definitely lusty. Like her whole life was about being lusty. Like her whole life, literally, you can see her whole life is about being lusty. Like giving off that aura. Like she clearly dedicated her body to it. You know what I'm saying? She clearly dedicated her body to being like a club chick influencer type thing. You see that ass? Come on. She went in. That's probably several surgeries. That's probably several. You know what I'm saying? Several rounds. Allegedly. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying. I don't think you could go there one time and get your ass that big. You probably got to go back and have them add something. This the G-Wagon she died in, bro. Damn, rest in peace, bro. This the G-Wagon she lost her life in, bro. Niggas shot this shit up. This shit, like, literally had holes in it. Rest in peace. I wish this shit was bulletproof. As expensive as this motherfucker is, bro, it could have been bulletproof. Shit. Matte Black joint, too. Yeah, you know she was excited when how long she had this? 24 weeks, bro. She only got to enjoy this G-Wagon for 24 weeks before she lost her life in it. Shaking my head, bro. She only got to enjoy this joint for 24 weeks before she lost her life in the same car. You know what I mean? Shaking my head, bro. Now they saying she allegedly set a client up. They saying she allegedly set a client up to get robbed for jewelry and some bricks. Jewelry and some bricks. Sheesh, man. Allegedly, though. We don't know. But a nigga would get set up by this. This right here is very... You gonna follow her wherever she tell you to follow her. Wherever she tell you to show up, you're gonna show up. You might not even bring the blick. You might leave the blick at home, being a hornball. You might leave the blick at home. Nigga Rod Wave said it. If she trying to set a trap, then it's gonna work. Right, rest in peace, man. God see you in your original form. When you die, God see you in your original form. You know what I mean? God love all of us. You said TOS probably turned the water off. You know what? You chill. You right. Let me stop showing her because she might be a little TOS. This joint might. Let me see. Let's see this. Damn, that's TOS. All right, one more right here. Boom. This is a couple rounds, bruh. That ain't one round. All right, let's go back to the video.
Cartier was allegedly her boyfriend. So they start putting 2 to 2 together, called allegedly that, hold on, she messed with him. We went to her ball. We get robbed after or the day, whatever.
You said her nip was hanging out? Oh, no good.
And I guess they put it together that she was responsible for it. That she lined them up. She set him up with her boyfriend, Nata Cartier. Now, supposedly they took a picture of her and sent it to him. This is what people were saying. Now, in the news report, they say she was expected home, and when she didn't make it home, Supposedly her family, got in the car, whatever, and rode around looking for her, and they drove up on the scene where her car was at, and I guess I don't know if police was there or not. But now reports was also saying that we know that what they were saying in the story about.
Mary said, "Hey Gemini, Nicole got me a little heated because I seen that she was being funny by not speaking. That's why I didn't speak to her. She's a hater. Y'all be nice in the chat. No beefing in the chat, man. We gotta be cool in the chat. Everybody be cool in the chat. What's the beef about? What we beefing about, y'all? Come on, no beef in the chat, please, ladies, please. Please, y'all know I love y'all. 88 said, it is worse. I don't feel bad for her because she was a bad person or that Jimmy is sexualizing a dead lady. What? I'm not sexualizing her. 88, I ain't sexualized this lady one time. I ain't sexualized this lady at all.
About her setting him up, but the streets was saying, but basically, they sent the picture.
I was literally just showing y'all. Why a nigga would get set up. You heard? I was literally just showing y'all why a nigga would get set up, bro. Look at her. Like, look at her. She's the embodiment of, like, a commercial of, like, what a nigga gonna follow to go get set up. You know what I'm saying? A nigga, like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Let me see what this nigga 88 got going over here.
I just want to say, can we all get along? Can we get along?
Facts. Can we get along? Can we all? I just want to say.
I just want to say,
Can we all get along?
Can we all get along? Can we get along? Can we stop making it horrible for the older people and the kids?
88, you got it, bro.
To her man. He jumped in his car, went looking for her.
Nah, I did notice. I noticed that he did put this dude right here. Shout out to What's the Number TV. I noticed that he put a less sexualized, less like skin videos. You know what I mean? You feel me?
And found her, and police came, and they snatched him up and took him in for questioning. Now, in the report, it says her family, and it also says the police took her family into custody, basically back to the precinct to try to find out her whereabouts and her moves leading up to the point where she was killed. So, it kind of corroborates. They don't say him for sure. They say family. They say taken into the precinct. They say driving around, pulled up on the scene. This is all things that they're saying the boyfriend did. But in the reports, they're saying the family did. So, like I said, I don't know too much about this situation. I wasn't really, even though she was very popular, I wasn't too in tune. I didn't really know about Ari.
I didn't know who she was either. I didn't know who she was at all. Do you know who Rodney King is? Yeah, but of course I know who Rodney King is. He the one that they beat the hell out of in the police beat the hell out of in L.A.
Rest in peace to her. I never heard of Nata Cartier. I got to keep it real. This is all. But I had to do a little
you gotta
research.
know who that is.
We have to talk about what they're saying out there.
Of course, Nicole, you wouldn't know. Nicole don't know who Rodney King. You wouldn't know. It's more like a black culture thing. But you probably wasn't even in America. You probably wasn't even in America when that happened. When that happened to Rodney King.
I gotta say this though. I don't think it was related to anything having to do with 6ix9ine. All right. But on that note, man, I just wanted to get these narratives out there, get these stories, these rumors out here. They're not facts. So we're just talking about, what the streets is talking about right now, what certain people in that nightlife industry are talking.
I'm single, but if a crazy guy comes throwing the lead, you run and I'll explain later.
Talking about, a lot of people thinking that she might have had more going on than me.
I'm pretty sure she was OD popping in the Dominican community. I'm pretty sure she was OD popping in the Dominican community though. Like you could tell by how many followers she got. Like she was popular in the Dominican community.
And supposedly she was way popular. She was popular in New York City, but she was very popular in the Dominican.
Yeah, and Nicole said 1991. I was 1 year old. Right, you was definitely in Dominican Republic somewhere. Not even running around yet, probably.
Republic. So you never know. This could have been something that followed her from out there, followed her back to New York.
Said anyone ever have them signed with the name on it at the bar with the sparkles. Yeah. That's what people do when you go to the club and you order bottles. I don't really need the name though, but yeah, she was famous in DR. Yeah, I figured that.
DR, son. I don't know. I'm not sure, but anyway.
But she was famous in DR. I figured that. Rest in peace to her, man. Rest in peace to her, bro. For real. I mean that. I hope I covered that respectfully. What's this right here? I want to watch this Roblox Predator joint. You done that, Jimmy? Did what? Yeah, I mean, not with my name. Maybe like a group name or some shit, or like some other shit, you know what I mean? Or happy birthday to somebody type shit. Happy birthday. Not with the name, though. The name to me is like, that's like, I don't know, that's more like an influencer thing. To me, the name is like more like for like an influencer that's trying to like do some influency shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. When I did it, I wasn't even doing YouTube. We watching next. Oh, look. Brick Baby and Lil Durk dropped a song together. Brick Baby and Lil Durk dropped a song. I don't know if this is new or old, but let's tap in and see what. It's not copyrighted. I already checked. It's not copyrighted. So let's tap in and see what Brick Baby talking about, man. This is what his first song he dropped from jail, and Lil Durk is a feature. Let's see if it's old or new, and then we're gonna get to something next. And it's by Weezy Outta Here. It's a real popular instrumental nigga. Popular producer. Weezy Outta Here.
Weezy Outta Here. Weezy Outta Here.
Bitch, they let me, I know. I got a screaming brick every time I hit the road. 45,000 for a brick of the snow. Yeah, I'm on tour, but I'm still setting down. White bitches while it's for locals. Ice-T, baby, and they all call. I've been on tour, doing shows, doing dope. Hopping on stage with the crowd control. There's two things I never seen before. A UFO and a hoe that won't go. I be on stage with the...
Two things I never seen before. A UFO and a hoe that won't go. Talk that pimp talk, Brick.
Ice-T, baby, and they all call. I've been on tour, doing shows, doing dope. Hopping on stage with the crowd control. There's two things I never seen before. A UFO and a hoe that won't go. I be on stage with the mic and a pole. Still smoking dope like fuck Burrow. Got a big booty bitch like Amber Rose. I hit it from the back like a dog off foes. I can take it somewhere she ain't been before. Hopping on the plane like hold this dog. I'm on tour, but I still got them bags in. Sold 100 like bitch, fuck that back in. Took a perk and I beat that whole back in. I ain't fucking the raw with the magnums. We drive Rovers and Rarers, no magnums. No more section 8, we live in mansions. 50K for the brick, that was happening. Out of town, bitch, they let me, I know. I got a screaming brick every time I hit the road. 45K for a brick, gotta go. Yeah, I'm on tour, but I'm still setting down. White bitches while it's super for locals. Ice-T, baby, and they all call. I've been on tour, doing shows, doing dope. Hopping on stage with the crowd control.
I done jump back. Real street nigga hang with killers, that's that. I don't got time to go to war on the net. Pop my shit, got the hood on my back. That's my switch on the hood of my cat. Why get me high, but I'd rather have tech. 200 a show for show, need a jet. I put V-Ray on the side of my hat. The bro in the snake, but he screaming, I slack. Shitty my crody. Why for the police, they on me? Nigga be groupies and thinking we homies. Don't say you love me, cause that shit be phony. I cut off the goofies, I be by my lonely. I don't hang with shooters, retire Ginobili. Slapping the trap for a pair of them Jordans. Purple and tussin', I'm missing up Kobe. Long live Kobe.
Town bitch, they let me, I know. I got a screaming brick every time I hit the road. 45,000 for a brick of the snow. Yeah, I'm on tour, but I'm still setting down. White bitches while it's super for locals. Ice-T, baby, and they all call. I've been on tour, doing shows, doing dope. Hopping on stage with the crowd control. I get the money, call it brick, come on. Box better know when the bitch come home. Watch what you saying when you hit my phone. Yeah, I be rapping, but the streets my home. Leave me alone, these V alone. Bitch ass nigga hate to see me on. Smoke a hot pack like Cheech and Chong. My best friend snitch, he did me wrong. Free K, they can't wait to he on. Big BSK, don't fuck with no stones. CS2, these clarity stones. I bet she bad to the bone. I'm OT and I'm still in the trenches. My mama like, so you don't listen. Got the 30 on me and I'm crippin'. Out of town, bitch, they let me, I know. I got a screaming brick every time I hit the road.
88 said, man.
For a brick, gotta go. Yeah, I'm on tour, but I'm still setting down. White bitches while it's super for locals. Ice-T, baby, and they all call. I've been on tour, doing shows, doing dope. Hopping on stage with the crowd control.
Nah, shit was alright, bro. Alright, listen, man. Free Brick, bro. Free Brick. Y'all know I support Brick, man. Free Brick. Free Durk, too, man. Free Brick, free Durk. I fuck with both of them guys, man. My son Brick Baby dropped a song from behind the wall, even though it's an old song. You can tell it's an old song. Shout out to my boy Brick, man. I like to see that nigga doing well, man. Well, I'm not doing well because he locked up, but he sounded like he was doing well last time I heard him on the phone at No Jumper, man. Shout out to the Brick, not the Trick. What's this, though, man? What's this, bro? Roblox Predator realized he's been caught. Y'all want to watch this, bro? Roblox Predator. Bro, have y'all been seeing the, Slut? Look. This nigga right here, Slut, on Roblox. I'm actually shocked. Yo, this dude Slut, bro. I don't know if y'all know, but this dude is basically, Roblox kicked him off Roblox, and they sued the nigga. And he was the one that was exposing these predators, bro. And this nigga Slut, they Roblox did him dirty, bro. Roblox literally, look, Slut dropped another video on it. But yeah, bro, Roblox, he be exposing the predators, and they fucking did him dirty, bro. It's crazy.
And a significant amount of information provided to us related. There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being.
You got it. Yo, his dad got to take this Trump shirt off. I don't know if it's the dad or the son, but the Trump shirt got to come off. You can't represent Trump like that. Come on, man. Yes, it's big news. Oh, you heard about the Slut shit. All right. 88, you got to put a free Brick in the chat, bro. You got to put a free Brick Baby in the chat. You know, we fuck with Brick Baby, man. Brick, not the Trick.
Accessed, right? Specifically from your home Wi-Fi. Where were you talking to him?
I believe on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Just one?
I think it was like simple.
When the gaming platform Roblox flags a user for deeply disturbing content, investigators trace the account to a 17-year-old whose activity was only the first move in a larger scheme. In the chat logs, they find explicit conversations with children, each one pointing to a predator who's been operating undetected for far longer.
That Roblox shit scared me, bro, because my niece love Roblox. She always on that shit. She always on the iPad on Roblox. I got to get in her iPad and just make sure she's safe in there, because that shit crazy. This shit scary, bro.
Than anyone could imagine.
How often were you having these conversations?
Probably about like...
Bro, I been said I ain't believe Brick was telling, bro. I been said that. Come on.
4 to 5. Almost every day. I really didn't keep count.
The following is...
Bro, 88, I appreciate that, brother. Hopefully, God willing, you never need to. God willing, I ain't got no books to put no money on. God willing, I'm out here free and enjoying life with y'all.
Based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On April 16, 2025, Marion County Sheriff's deputies and the Ocala Police Department SWAT team combine efforts to serve a search warrant at a Florida home.
Based upon the facts set forth in the affidavit, I find there is probable cause to believe that the following laws have been violated. Possession of child.
The suspected perpetrator is 17-year-old Christian Edward Scriven, who's placed...
Damn, he a minor himself. This nigga's 17, doing creep shit.
...in the back of a patrol car with...
That the following laws have been violated. Possession of child...
The suspected perpetrator is 17-year-old Christian Edward Scriven, who's placed in the back of a patrol car with his brother.
Why they got his dad in handcuffs? And why is his dad nuts hanging out? They had to blur this shit.
Christian Edward Scriven, who's placed in the back of a patrol car with his brother.
Hopefully we're not going to jail.
I don't think you won't.
Huh?
I don't think you won't.
Oh, you?
I probably will.
I probably will.
Love you.
Love you too, Dominic.
While his brother Dominic is not...
At least his brother still love him.
...questioned about the case due to his intellectual disabilities, Christian and his father are each interviewed separately in recorded sessions with a detective from the Internet Crimes Unit and a Homeland Security investigator.
There's been a significant amount of information provided to us related to child being accessed,
right?
Specifically from your home Wi-Fi.
If one of your kids was to be involved, who you think it would be?
Christian.
Damn.
Dominic, no. Christian, yes.
He straight up knew which son, even though one son got an intellectual problem, he straight up knew which son was a creep. No hesitation.
Because he's done it in the past, he's going to do it now, if he's going to do it.
Though they spare the details to Christian's father, What they're about to uncover is even more serious than accessing explicit materials of children and involves a disturbing and calculated pattern of predatory behavior. Before confronting Christian with what they know, they read his Miranda rights.
You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're 17 and a half years old, so when you say you understand them, I'll believe you. Having those rights in mind, are you okay talking with me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you get your phone?
Sometime last year.
Well, the brother that's intellectually not there, he can't be guilty. And the dad, how the dad guilty if he don't know? Well, if he knew that he guilty. Well, I ain't gonna say guilty, but...
Dad gave it to me because I've been doing good in school.
What kind of games do you play on your phone?
Roblox.
We in cahoots.
Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, card games mainly.
Okay. Why do you think I'd be asking that?
Because something happened, if I'm not mistaken.
In February 2025, Roblox reported Christian's chat logs to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Roblox is an online gaming platform where users, primarily children under 16, create and join games known as experiences while playing as customizable avatars. Christian regularly entered these experiences under the username Lost Shadow.
Where'd that come from?
A name that I thought of.
Okay.
I don't really remember. I just thought about it. Popped in my head.
He looked like one of them weirdo kids too.
Kind of foreboding, just
Like when you
Lost Shadow, just ooh,
No, like I'm like a Sonic type fan, so I think that's
okay.
why.
So it's Shadow from Sonic the
I
Hedgehog.
think so.
Okay, that makes sense to me. What do you think happened? You said you think something happened.
He give me school shooter vibes.
I was talking to a kid, but I really didn't know if it was like somebody who was under my age, and some things have been said, and it led to that right now.
Okay.
Yo, what happened that all the crypto's up right now? What happened that made like all the crypto's up right now? Like most of the crypto shit is up right now. That's good.
Where were you talking to him?
I believe on Roblox.
Mm-hmm. Just one?
I think it was like multiple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what did you guys talk about?
Like pictures and all that.
Mm-hmm. And so you talked about pictures. When we say pictures, what do we mean by pictures?
What was Dogecoin at last night? What was Dogecoin at like recently? What was Dogecoin at it went up, it's at 23 cents now. What was it when I bought it? I forget.
30 pictures, I believe.
Okay.
So,
were they all your age?
They said they were. Well, not all of them, but some of them said like 15, 17, like around that range.
In one conversation reported by Roblox, Christian tells a child with an undisclosed age that he is 15 years old and asks unsettling, age-inappropriate questions.
When you lied about your age, what age would you say?
Like either a year above them, or if they're like a year or two above them.
Just in a sense, so they would be comfortable type deal. So if they say they were 13, you say, "Oh, I'm 14."
Or 15, yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
What if they said 10?
I think I said only a few, like about like 12 or so.
Mhm.
But other than that, I probably skipped.
So it will be safe to assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, that basically you wanted to continue that conversation. So you don't want to scare them with this age. So you put yourself at a lower age, so they will continue talking.
Something like that, sir.
When the child doesn't share her own phone number, Christian gives his instead.
Now,
Since
I don't know,
Roblox
J-Pop.
prohibits the sharing of phone numbers, Christian tricks the filter by sharing it a few digits at a time and
I don't know J-Pop. I ain't never meet that nigga.
instructs the child to text him.
You share a bedroom with your brother?
Yes, sir.
Is your brother like messing around on Roblox too,
no.
or does he use your devices?
No, sir.
Does anyone use your devices?
No, but my dad goes through my phone. If I'm not mistaken, when I'm not here.
When's the last time you went through his phone?
It's been about 3 months.
Did you find anything?
No.
Okay.
It's just I find numbers in there that are not in his contact. And I ask him about it, and he says, "Oh, that's my friend."
While the platform blocks users from sending or receiving photos, a deeper concern persists as individuals continue to lure children away from the platform, where safety features can't protect them.
You can't send pictures through Roblox, right?
No.
So how do the pictures get sent?
Either like through Discord or my phone number.
Discord is a communication platform that allows users to
Ooh, he
create
wildin' on
servers where they
Discord.
can chat via text, voice, or video.
How you end up in Discord? Did somebody like tell you, hey, open a Discord so we can talk here? How'd that happen?
No, I went to it myself.
Are you part of any communities that talk about that process?
Like, what do you mean by communities?
Just groups of people speaking on social media or over text or...
No, sir.
No.
I don't think so.
So you don't belong to any Discord servers where people talk about that?
No, Discord servers, yeah, I was.
There's some pretty tight-knit communities, right? A lot of them are connected. A lot of them, you know, people who are lower up in one server will start their own server. Do you remember what the general premise was behind the group? Was it like a grooming? You know, you talk about grooming kids on Roblox, or
no, sir.
Okay, what was it then?
Like on Roblox or on Discord?
On Discord.
No, it wasn't anything about kids. It was just like dirty pictures.
While Christian admits to moving conversations from Roblox to Discord to speak in private and ask for photos, what investigators are about to reveal is even more horrifying.
Did you ever ask somebody for specific pictures?
Like of what they look like.
Okay, so you never said like, send me a picture of a little girl or send me a picture of...
No, sir.
What about, do you ever tell anybody to do anything with other people?
Like tell them to do something to somebody else?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sir.
I think you know. I think you know what I'm talking about. Well, there's a conversation that I was provided because it rose to a level of concern that was pretty high, where you and another user were talking about their siblings.
In one deeply disturbing exchange with a young girl on Roblox, Christian issues explicit instructions describing in detail what he wants the girl to do to their younger male sibling and demands video evidence. Christian admits to detectives that the sibling was possibly as young as 8 years old.
I mean, what do you think the consequences of that
out of here,
are?
bro.
Could possibly like
No, I just mean like, what do you think that's going to do to that little kid that you're having him do stuff with?
Bro.
Negative impact.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Why did you ask them to make those videos?
I guess to mainly see if they were like telling the truth or whatever. I think that was my main reason.
How much of that is going to be on your phone?
None.
None?
If I'm not mistaken, none, sir.
Okay, so what happened to it?
Most of the dirty pictures that I got were either deleted or they deleted them.
Despite the graphic nature of his messages, Christian appears not to grasp the gravity of his actions.
I wasn't trying to do anything bad.
Yeah, kind of.
I think I was just like...
I mean, Christian, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that that's believable or fair for you to claim that you weren't trying to do something bad. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be condescending, but I think it's important we are clear in here that is a lie. Is it fair to say?
I mean, yes, sir.
And are we going to find you speaking with any kids on your phone currently?
No, sir.
No? When did it stop?
Like, I think it was like a few days ago, a week ago, something like that.
A few days ago.
And what made you remove all those conversations?
Like Discord?
Or just what made you stop? Server get banned or wiped or?
On Roblox, my main account did get banned.
Okay.
And I've been getting like warnings.
Though Roblox did shut down his account, Christian simply made a new one.
And you're saying on this new account, you did not try to talk with any kids?
On this new account? No, I did, sir.
As the conversation turns to how many children Christian may have targeted, the scale becomes overwhelming.
He did all this from a Nintendo Switch?
From the content that you receive. Like, for real, how many of them were like young girls that I shouldn't have done this?
Yeah, I wish I had more more XRP than I have.
A few.
I wish I had way more than that.
And when we say a few, we're talking more than 5.
If I'm not mistaken, you said.
So since this kind of like constant
Let it keep on growing. Let it keep on growing.
thing you were doing, are we talking about numbers above 20?
Yes, sir.
Is the number above 50?
No.
So we're more in the ballpark of 30?
Yes, sir.
But they'll soon learn the staggering truth that the real number may be exponentially greater. For now, Christian shares his perspective on the entire situation, admitting the outcome was not what he imagined.
I understand it's wrong, and I thought since I was like still a minor, I thought it wasn't gonna be like it wasn't gonna have a. I knew it was gonna be bad, but I didn't know it was gonna like lead to this.
Well, did you think when you turned 18 in a few months that you would stop?
Yeah. I was gonna stop eventually.
Yeah, right. Even Bitcoin would have got you 90% return in the year. Wow.
Because it was a habit. But
Have you tried to stop before?
Yes, sir.
And trying to stop before, do you believe you would have stopped?
Like I would have, but something like inside me just like kicked in and made me wanted to do it again.
Mm-hmm. Don't you think that may have happened when you turned 18 as well?
No, sir.
You think
because I know when I turn 18 that if I do something like that, I could be in bigger trouble.
But you think a 17-year-old, it's fine to exploit 10-year-old children?
No.
And I'm not, again, I'm not trying to be condescending, but that's what you're telling me.
But no,
That is what he's saying.
No, I understand where you're coming from, and no, I wasn't.
You understand that what you're describing?
All right, fuck this video. This nigga nasty, bro. Fuck that nigga. Let's watch this Bitcoin video real quick.
It's a massive day.
Not Bitcoin, this crypto video.
In the market, and we finally have a clear outlook for the rest of 2025, and we've been telling you guys on this channel that these short-term dips are nothing to worry about, and clearly right now we have an amazing opportunity to finish out this year. Ethereum.
Look, Nicole was mad scared yesterday. She was like, "Oh, why is the market down? Why is I lost money?" I'm like, "Yo, it be like that. Hold, you gotta hold."
Hovering around all-time high.
88 said, "Here's something to remember though, okay? To double your money, your initial investment has to go up 100% to go back to your initial investment. It only has to go down 50%. Got you."
Bitcoin up 4% today off the rhetoric from Powell's speech. So we're going to go over everything you need to know about the market right now, as well as the coins that I think will pump first. What's most important is you catch these capital roads.
I told her that when it go down, you buy. If you got the money to buy, you buy. Whenever it's down, you buy. It's going to go back up.
So while some of these coins right now, like Ethereum and Bitcoin, are moving, where's the money gonna move next? We're gonna go over that and more in this video. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Before we jump into the content today, guys, be sure to like the video down below and subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content here on In the Game. We have you covered top to bottom with everything you need in the crypto market channel. One of the best centralized exchange opportunities in all of crypto. Shout out to Blowfin. If you're not already onboarded to Blowfin, I think you are definitely missing out on one of the best centralized exchange opportunities in all of crypto. And even if you're not a trader by nature, you can just jump in here and earn APR on your tokens. You have idle USDT in your portfolio. You can stake them on Blowfin Earn and enjoy up to 100% APR on your staked tokens. So whether you're a trader, whether you want to do copy trading, they have trading bots, everything you need, no KYC, so you can utilize this from anywhere in the world. We are hovering around. Well, so let's just jump into the markets, guys. I mean, first and foremost, we are hovering around this Ethereum all-time high.
Portfolio, that boy got $40,407.23 in his portfolio.
And I do want to just start the video off. We are having an ETH all-time high prayer circle here. So this is like a ritual. We're trying to pump the price up. Maybe during the recording of this video, we can eclipse some all-time highs. But it's like that show, the video that Rand always plays on his show where they're trying to pump the charts on the TV. So that is exactly what we're trying to do here. We would love to see Ethereum hit all-time highs today because that's going to catapult altcoins. But you might be wondering, what's up with this sudden move? Obviously, we had a huge bearish week. If we look at the weekly chart on Ethereum, actually, let's just look at the monthly. We got all the way up to these same levels, 4,800, and rejected off of that, and leading
88, you don't like this guy?
into this Jackson Hole speech today from Jerome Powell. The market was super bearish, but looking at it now, it was just pricing in the worst case scenario. But actually today, the rhetoric that we got from Jerome Powell's speech was actually very positive. And I had tweeted today before this happened that today will be a volatile day for price action. The one thing to remember here is that short term means nothing. You're probably going to look up in a couple of months, hypes at $100, all-time highs on coins like Sui and Tau, narrative pumps through AI, gaming, etc. So really this short-term dip means nothing in the long term. And we try to bang that home on this channel every single day that you should not be worried when the macro looks as gloomy as it did with the inflation and stuff like that. But you zoom in closer to the crypto industry, and Bitcoin and crypto have never been at the forefront of financial assets more than they are now. The amount of institutions and demand going into this right now, the big picture just shows you that crypto bull run is not finished whatsoever. And if we do eclipse these Ethereum,
she wouldn't know, bro. She just bought it. 88. She wouldn't know that Cardano went up. It was. She bought it when it was down. She bought Cardano when it was down. I literally, I think that was like what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
All-time highs. That is when you're going to finally start seeing money go into these big altcoins. So that is what I am most excited about. Obviously, we are looking forward to rate cuts next month. And after today's, speech from Jerome Powell, it does look like the markets are favoring now, going from 60% to 80% that we are going to have rate cuts in the month of September. And look, the demand is not slowing down. Whenever we say governments and institutions are accumulating, we see the Philippines introducing a bill to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So the demand is still hand over fist at this point in the market. And look, if you were DCAing on some of the coins that we love here on the channel, we're having a pretty nice day. WAGMI Games, one of my favorite low market cap gaming coins, up 23% today. We see here Talbots up 17%. We see Kita up 18%. And we mentioned that was a fantastic buy near those $1 levels. We see GPU up 16%. A lot of this, I think, has to do with their phase 2, which is launching on August 26th. Neural AI up 13%. So a nice bounce across the board for a lot of the tokens we are bullish on this channel. But what we are
so 88, he be focusing more on them little smaller unique type coins, huh? These are meme coins, trash tokens. So you saying meme coins? I already know you said they will get wrecked. Yeah, he's the coins he talking about I never heard of. Nicole said, of course, you probably made thousands or more, right?
Looking at right now, there will be low market cap coins, as you can see here.
I'ma just say that nigga 88, when it's a big swing in the market, he's either losing tens of thousands or making tens of thousands.
Most of the coins at the top of this gainer list are low market caps, and that's why we've been really focused on getting involved with coins like Polis, Limbo, WAGMI Games, the small market cap coins, stuff, like Neural AI, GPU even, Talbot. Those are all like under $50 million coins that I think are going to move very fast when the market does pick up, as you're seeing today. Those are the coins that are up 25, 20%. But the major money is
88, of course, you probably... well, 88 said, well, I say I lose some and gain some. I think you're underestimating the portfolio. And then he said, indeed, Jimmy, right, I'm right. He said, yes, these are low cap tokens, Jimmy. Not my style. I feel you.
Gonna move into the top ecosystem coins first, which is why also we have been laser focused on this channel on coins like Hyperliquid. For example, Easy tweets out, hype is going to go over $100, and it will do so quickly when it does, and you will be upset that you did not take the trade.
And what is this? So should I get some of this? Hype coin?
Don't really see a world where it doesn't, regardless of macro.
Yeah, my boy Los. Los, how you feeling tonight, bro? Everything good, my guy? Hope you well, brody.
And I completely agree. Hyperliquid, I call it the people's trade of the cycle. This to me just screams upside. This screams triple digits to me. The amount of revenue, the buybacks, just everything about hype has upside programmed into it. When we go look right now as well, this is up almost 10% on a $14 billion coin today. Pretty impressive, and I think if this breaks above that $50 level in the coming weeks, this could be a pretty quick path to 70 plus, and then potentially, my opinion, this will eventually eclipse that $100 landmark. Also, I'm hyper focused on, no pun intended, just talking about Hyperliquid there, but Sui. We see here Sui's also up 9% today. They just got the Robinhood listing, but they got the Robinhood listing during a time period where the market was bearish. As you can see here, this chart was...
This Hyper joint is at $43 though. See, I don't get mad because Los didn't approach me like some. Nico, do not be petty in here. We do not do that petty stuff in the chat. Hype is number 12. MC, you 88. You be doing the. You do the hype. You got hype. You got hype 88. It's not supported by Coinbase either.
Just dipping at that point in time. Now they're on Robinhood. Now if we start to see Ethereum all-time highs, altcoins pick up, you're going to see people flocking back into crypto, and a lot of these people have Robinhood from the 2021 runs, the AMCs, the GameStops, etc. So this is big. I do think that all-time highs are easy to smash through here at that $5 level, and then we are in price discovery. So Hyperliquid, Sui, you guys know I like Kita. We were talking about Kita at that $1.15 level just the other day. And we've been buying Kita since 60 cents on this channel. So Kita is definitely still at the top of my list. Another one is AVAX. And right now, AVAX has a little bit of momentum, up 10% as well on the day, sitting at $25. Just the other day, one of their biggest pools, AVAX USDC on Trader Joe, did $162 million in volume over the 24 hours, which generated almost $100,000 in fees. The amount of institutional interest and business partnerships, real world application that is going into AVAX can't be ignored, and I do think that this coin does reach $100+ this cycle.
Damn, I gotta get access to my Coinbase. I gotta figure out how I could put money in my Coinbase. I got like $30 on that app, but it be moving, it be going up and it be going down.
Once again, and that's not even all-time highs. But I do think this will be a huge catch-up trade, and I do think money will flock back into AVAX at the right time this cycle. But let's get into stuff that might have more upside than some of these that we just mentioned. Obviously, you guys know I love AI tokens. We already talked about a couple.
88, you got AVAX? 88 said you got to buy smart on down days, not high days. Yeah, I'm not going to buy right now, but... You got AVAX?
But obviously Tau is on the move today, up 8%, sitting at 366. I think Tau is $1,000 this cycle very easily. I think Caspa is going to...
88 said, Nicole said, what about Ethereum? And then 88 said, I like Ethereum. ETH is my second biggest bag. I only got a little bit of Ethereum.
Break all time.
Nicole, you got Ethereum?
Highs pretty easily as well. But moving into AI tokens, as mentioned, GPU has a new phase coming up in 4 days. I think this definitely can pump leading into that. We'll see if it's going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news, but with the market momentum, this does look promising. So I like GPU for upside here, as well as Neural AI. Those two are really primed and good low market cap AI coins that I see continuing momentum. And then in the meme coin side of things, I'm looking at Pingu. This video right here by Luca Nets. If you did not see this,
all right. I got some Ethereum too, but not much. What's a down day for Ethereum? Like, what's a good time to buy Ethereum? What's a good time to buy Ethereum? 88. Like, what's a number that if Ethereum was to go down to, that it'd be a good time to buy it? I started when you would buy those art. LOL.
Go watch it, because this just embodies everything of why I think most crypto incumbents, if you consider yourself a hardcore in the space, I think holding Pengu is a no-brainer and is a definite winner throughout the rest of this bull market, especially because, number one, it's the culture coin and the mascot of crypto. This is the Bored Apes of last cycle without being toxic as the Bored Apes became at the end of the cycle. But at the same time, Abstract TGE could be around the corner, and this is going to be the proxy that pumps before Abstract does their own airdrop. And who knows, maybe Pengu tokens do get an airdrop of their own, but this is the best culture coin in all of crypto. Everyone can get behind it, whether you hold a Pudgy Penguin NFT or not. So I'm definitely looking at Pengu. So the main ones right
88, I know you're not fucking with this. Most retail folk FOMO in and get wrecked. Yeah.
now. And of course, these are all large coins. I want to emphasize that because we don't need to go. We have our low market cap coins already in our bags. We've talked about it, from the small cap AIs to the small cap gaming coins, etc., which we'll talk about more in just a second. But the money's going to go to the big caps first. We're talking Hyperliquid, Sui, Kita, AVAX.
That's a good saying. Time in the market always makes more than timing in the market. Got you.
Block Street, Pengu, Tau, Caspa. Those are going to get an influx of capital quicker because they are near the top. The liquidity flow goes top to bottom in those perspectives. But having allocation into our low caps is already paying off, seeing nice bounces from the bottom from coins like Wagme Games, Neural AI, etc. But moving on down the ladder into narratives that haven't pumped, but I think if you're allocated in the right coins, you'll absolutely take advantage of this. We're seeing this right now once again with Wagme Games, a gaming token. We see, Immutables even up 10% today as a high cap. But just looking at the narrative, when the attention and interest in a sector is low, as it is now with crypto gaming, it's actually one of the best times to stack a decent position into some conviction plays. And
88 says they do. They see tokens going up and FOMO, fear of missing out, and get wrecked. Yeah, that's where they get you. Low caps are for degenerates.
We're seeing an influx coming back into specific products. Number one being Wilder World, 29,000 on their own native blockchain, 29,000 transactions in just one day on their native Z chain as well. They're over at Gamescom and they're making a splash. They're over there with Samsung, one of their official partners, and they're crushing it. The feedback from their early access on their shooter has been nothing but positive. So I love Wilder World, and the token's been performing well anyways. I think this will continue. We see it up 7% today. We've been in Wilder World for multiple years here on the channel, so if you're a gaming bull, you likely have some exposure to Wilder World. We're also seeing Star Atlas Summer play out. They have their Zinc block.
Yo, I wish I would have held the Ethereum, bro. I wish I would have never sold Ethereum back when I sold that Dogecoin. Back when Dogecoin went crazy and made mad money, Ethereum had went up a little bit too around that time. And I sold and took that bread. Yeah, I wish I would have never sold that Ethereum. Look where that shit is at now. That shit was not nowhere near 4,700. It was like, how much was Ethereum in 2021?
Chain coming up in this this winter / fall, but on top of that, their battle passes are doing very well. You get avatar borders, crew streak bonuses, daily Z Atlas bonuses, and rumor would be that you could get an airdrop for the Zinc token from just being a battle pass holder. So that is something that people are speculating on as well. We've talked about Wagme Games, and I think this is still a great opportunity at a $14 million market cap. There's no OTC, no unlocks, no VC dumps, no sell pressure. The reason being is they're putting all their revenue, a lot of their revenue, back into token buybacks. They did a $24,000 buys with marketing just already starting this month. So this is going to be massive because they're turning on their marketing engine, their monetization, and just like Hyperliquid, they're going to start dumping money back into their tokens. So if you can't tell, I'm really excited about this turn because I tell you, reading YouTube comments sometimes, reading sentiment on crypto Twitter, people get so bearish during these recent time periods. And if you're selling crypto during this last dip, like, you really need to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, like, do you really have conviction in this? Because no one's going to get rich by selling all these bull market dips.
What would you say? Depend on what month? I don't know. I forget. I know it went up. It was low and then it went up.
We are in the middle of a bull run. Nothing has changed in that regard. So when people are rushing to sell during these dips, really it was, I mean, obviously a 10K swing in Bitcoin is a pretty large chunk. Altcoins did get eaten up a little bit there. But at the same time, just looking at that bigger picture, like I always think long-term, and we've thought long-term forever on this channel, and that will pay off. But man, reading some comments whenever the market goes down is pretty insane, just to see the flip in sentiment. And then today, I know everyone's going to be incredibly bullish. I think September could be nice. I think October's in play. And we'll see if, traditionally speaking, if this market does peak around November once again. I will tell you, if we do start to get a resemblance of an alt season coming up here, I will definitely be taking profits. There will be a massive profit take for me throughout the couple of months that we could have an alt season, just to protect downside. I'll leave money in and allocated, but we'll do a specific dedicated take profit video because I want to make sure that the people on this channel, look, I understand back in 2023 when Prime 10x'd, right? I see comments all the time still that, you know, Prime's super cheap now. Well, Prime went from
Bitcoin and crypto braces for Jackson. What the hell is this?
Welcome back. So we're a day away from this big Jackson Hole press conference / announcement. So let's discuss what to anticipate and how it may affect things going forward. First things first. Okay, this morning when I checked the CME percentage for rate cut in September, still around 88%. So that's good. But now we're getting a
I can't look at some face. I ain't gonna lie. He type of nigga you gotta listen to. You can't watch him. Ugly motherfucker. Maybe at the auction though, not full price. Stop, Jimmy. Get you to at least to 2023, eh? Yo, 88. Stop. 88. Stop spending my money. This nigga 88 think I'm rich, man. 88, I ain't. What whip you bought your wife, 88? Give me some idea. What whip you bought your wife, 88? You probably bought her the Porsche, didn't you?
during that. A lot of people didn't, right?
You look like the type. You like you bought her the Porsche.
I didn't take enough profits on that, even myself. So whenever I look back at that, we need to lay out a clear strategy. Now that everything's unfolding, we're hovering around all-time highs for ETH. It looks like altcoins could have a blow-off top coming over the next couple of months. We want to make sure we're primed.
Right. Definitely will be. Got to work. Got to keep working. Got to keep grinding.
And have a strategy to exit the market with more casino chips than we entered it with, right? That is the most important thing. So.
All right, let's see what else we got going on the net. What else we got going on the net, man, besides Brick Baby going crazy? What Hassan Campbell talking about now, man? Hassan Campbell reacts to all the rumors around Sundown Town. What's this? Yo, the way he be staring at the camera is crazy. She has a Mercedes, but whatever she wants, she chooses. I feel you. But we had many cars over the years, even a Stacastro van back in the day to haul the kids around. Hello. Look, Nicole had me thinking I was on mute. Her headphones died.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button.
That's all right. Look at the face. Look at the nigga nose be. Nigga flaring his nose up.
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? Let's get to it.
I was getting my minutes.
Shall we begin?
Let me just piggyback off of the video I made about the Sundown Town when I was unloading my truck. I asked the lady to back up, please, and she said no. I kid you not, in less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. I looked on the side of me, on my right side. I looked down, and
she got tattoos on her head.
The sheriff pulled up on us. He looked at her, she looked at him, and she backed up a little bit. My third store, I met a guy in the line, and I ain't gonna lie, I was extra. I was paranoid. I was getting in my truck, and I see him pulling up in his truck, and he said, "Come here." And I didn't go, so he came to my truck, and he was like, "Why you looking so paranoid?" And I said, "I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to disrespect you in no kind of way." I said, "I don't see no blacks out here. I've been in 3 stores." And that man told me, first he asked me, did I hear about what happened? Then I said, "No, I ain't hear about what happened." He said, "But you'll be fine." He asked me, "Do I have a Snapchat?" I said, "Yeah, I have a Snapchat." He said, "If you hear anything around your truck, give me a call." And I said, No, hold up. What happened around here?" And he said, "You're in a sundown town." He said, "Get in your truck. Don't come back out tonight. It's 8 o'clock at this point." He said, "Lock your doors, close your curtains, and as soon as you daylight." That man told me that. So
let me see what we talking about in the chat. Driver, what type of truck? What type of truck you drive though? What you saying the color, but what type of truck? Like F-150, nigga? Like what type of truck? I know you said your wife drives a Mercedes. What type of Mercedes she drive? I want to like visualize the cars y'all got. So you drive a truck. You talking about a pickup truck, bro? 88, you drive a pickup truck? Like a Ford F-150? Or you drive like a Mercedes truck type shit? What type of truck you drive? And your wife, she drive a sedan or a SUV? She look like, she seemed like she would have an SUV. Mercedes SUV type jump.
way beyond a dark road. The guy told me tonight. He said, "You're in the sundown town, but you good. You safe."
Let me see. What's the sundown town? Because I don't even know what it is. Let me Google this shit real quick. Sundown town. What's sundown town? Let's read it together. A sundown town was an all-white community in the United States that used a combination of discriminatory laws, intimidation, and violence to exclude non-white people, particularly African Americans. The name comes from the sign once posted in these towns that warned colored people to leave by sundown. These towns enforced segregation by prohibiting non-whites from staying out past sunset, even at hotels, and were prominent features of American towns in counties before the mid-20th century. Wow. That's why I got this Glock. The fuck you think I got this Glock for, nigga? This ain't the goddamn slavery days, nigga. Try that shit with me. If I'm in a sundown town, you better believe I'm strapped with 100 bullets.
Just go in your truck, lock your doors. Don't get out till tomorrow.
That's what this Glock is for. My boy 88 said yes, a GMC Silverado Denali 1500. I already knew, bro. See, I be knowing you a GMC type of nigga though. I thought you might have been a Ford type of nigga. I fuck with the Fords, I fuck with the GMCs. You know what I'm saying? And hers is a Benz GLS F450. Let me see him put it up. I think that's a SUV. Let me see, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm gonna pull up your truck next. I'm pulling up your lady truck first. Got her ladies first. You know what I'm saying? Ladies first. Oh, this fire. Oh, this fire. What year is it? Even though it don't even matter the year. It could be a 23, 22. This a fire whip right here. 88. Up here. Look, 88 Metamania 1X1. Up here as this. Let's see. This is what it look like. Oh, this fire. This fire. Only drive Chevys. Okay, my boy. Nah, this fire. This is a fire whip. This is a fire whip. I like this. I like this. This is and it's like you can tell it's heavy. Like it ain't no light ass whip. Like it got some weight to it too. I fuck with that. And let me look up your whip real quick. GMC Silverado Denali truck. Oh, this a big motherfucking truck, nigga. Oh, you be wildin'. Nah, this a big motherfucking truck, dog. Yeah, I like these trucks. I like these trucks. I would drive this. I would definitely drive this truck. I would feel like a fucking king. This is the crazy part is this shit costs a Benz. This shit like brand new. You buy this shit off the lot type shit, or even if you get it, you know what I mean, not brand new off the lot. This should be expensive. This should be like 100,000 sometimes. How much they got them for up here? These is used. So this one right here is a 2022. You can get it for 40,000. This one right here is a 2024. You get this one for 41K. That's not bad. It only got 13K miles on it, and it's in the Bronx. This one's 73, 2026. It's a new joint. See them? And if you soup it up, if you want all the features in it, you want the best, latest version, this should be like 80,000, 88,000, like 88 Metal Mania, 88,000 right here, 2026. GMC Sierra 1500. This shit big as hell. I fuck with that. I want the. This the joint I want. And I might do the S, cause they got the joint with the what is it, the Mercedes AMG 63. This is probably shit I googled already. Yeah, this is shit I want right here though. This you know I reach my dreams and my goals when I buy this car. This the shit I want. I want this car. Even though I definitely want a G-Wagon, but since my lady want a G-Wagon, why buy myself a G-Wagon if she gonna have a G-Wagon? We're not gonna be driving around in the same car. You know what I mean? But I would buy a pickup truck too. I ain't gonna front though. I would. Especially if I got a business where I need a pickup truck. But yeah, this AMG 63 ridiculous though. It's just fire. Let's do it. Let's do a tour. Let's do a YouTube tour on it. Let's get motivated real quick. It's gonna make me work hard. Make me work real hard. That's not what I typed in. That's a short. I keep getting shorts. Mercedes, my problem. Mercedes-Benz isn't worth every penny. Let's see.
Is this the best performance coupe in class? This is a 2020.
88. Let me see. I said I like truck. 88 said I like trucks. Me too. Only drive Chevys. It has a high safety rating. I bet. I have a Nissan. Nicole said I have a Nissan Red, but I want something bigger. Jimmy said you get bullied there a lot. I mean, yeah, with the little car, but your car fits you perfectly though, Nicole. The interior is nice. I think it was 94K said and done. Yeah, fire. I will go to the auction and get something big for cheap. Yes, safety rating is important to me. Buying new is a money pit, to be honest. Exactly. No need to buy nothing new. Buy used. How much money do you think one should have to buy a 100K car? I would say a lot of money, bro. I would say you got to have investments and assets. You got to have assets and investments, in my opinion. You got to have, like, you can't just be buying a car and not have, like, a couple properties or, I mean, I just feel like if you're going to spend 100K on a car, you got to have at least have, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot, though. I don't know, like 30, 40. You said, I don't know, 30 to 40K? You Nicole, you said you think you should only have 30 to 40K in your pocket to buy that car? 100K? Hell no. Like, theoretically, what? Or 800 credit score. How can you buy a 100K car with 30K? Exactly. Oh, like 300K annually. I mean, really owning one. Red's your color, Nicole. I don't understand the question. I would say 300, 500K. Earning, you don't gotta be earning 300 to 500K to buy a 100K car, but like at least you gotta be making at least like I would say 150,000, 200,000. If you're gonna buy a 100K car, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna pay it off over like 10 years. So you're not theory. You probably not even gonna have it 10 years. You're probably gonna trade it in for something. But you know what I mean. I would say your income, your earnings should be at least like 200K, 100 and something K. No, you mean in the bank? Y'all talking about in the bank or annual earnings? I'll say you gotta have assets because you gotta be making a lot of money.
25 Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 63S Coupe in Alpine Gray over Mach.
Is that 30K would get you in good with a good credit score? I meant like have the money already. Oh, like how much money would you have to walk in to get into the thing to get 100K of a million, 10% of your net worth? A lot. That is a lot.
Macchiato Gray in black interior. I'm going to compare this against Audi, Porsche, BMW, and we're going to see if this really is the best one.
Bro, I literally be saying shit like that. Like, yo, bro, I ain't worried. Like, bro, a car, like, yeah, it's cool. You want one, boom, boom, but you want to, like, I'd rather see the money in my account. I'd rather be able to, like, literally see the money, like, you know what I mean, than see the car. Now, definitely you want to get the car when you deserve it. You know what I mean? You got to celebrate life, celebrate success. But, like, right now in my mind, I'm like, as bad as I want this car, I wouldn't, like, let's say I was able to acquire 200K soon. I still wouldn't buy this car. You know what I mean?
One to choose. I'm Anthony from Hawkeye Rides. I'm going to touch bases on some pros and cons, as well as the problem that I have with the 63S Coupe. Starting in the front, multi-beam LED headlights that integrate into the horizontal bars because this is the 63S. So you're going to get that large grille that stands out as power to the rear. Have that more sporty look, especially for the exhaust tips. You can get them blacked out. AMG badging, towing up to 7,200 pounds, front and rear. 33.9 cubic feet. It's a coupe, so it sets up. The floor, get exhaust note.
By the time I got the money to buy this shit, I probably changed my mind and want something else. I ain't even gonna lie.
You already heard the exhaust note come in, which is for the front and the rear. You can click on these little camera 12.3 gauge cluster. You go over here. The only thing that I dislike is these grab handles here.
You work so hard for your money. You work so hard for your money that like you might fuck around and go to the dealership, look at this car, get in it, and be like, yeah, I want something else. I don't even want this shit.
On both sides with the ambient lighting. I'm fine with the ambient lighting, but it's just
my Jeep is everything to me. I love it. That shit is my baby.
Black leather.
It looked good though. It looked good, but it looked tight.
Is the interior heated, ventilated, perforated?
And then it's like, if this is my everyday car, is this gonna be the car that I'm driving up, that I'm driving to work, and my client's gonna see me getting out this car and be thinking like, oh yeah, he really all about the money, he flashy, like type of shit. You also gotta make your car make sense for your lifestyle. So if you're gonna have a car that's like flashy, you gotta also have like a regular everyday driver that's still your everyday driver that you use for work and shit like that.
Contrast stitching, AMG badging, 16-way power seat adjustment, memory for the driver and passenger, brush aluminum running.
All right, this nigga got good shit to say about it. That's why he got good shit to say about it.
SUVs come in all shapes and sizes, and for the
right, this the one right here I want. The 2025 Mercedes AMG GLE 63S. This is the one I want. This shit costs bread. Let's see how much this costs. This shit right here costs bread. Let's see how much this costs. How much? $40K. Oh shit! Look. Oh shit! Let me find out. That shit ain't even as expensive as I thought, nigga. Look. Hold the fuck up, nigga. Our team is available to help you. Shut up. Don't try to get me to buy this shit now. I ain't buying it right now. Chill out. Don't pop. I don't need no pop-ups. I don't need no pop-ups telling me they see me looking. Where it's at? I don't even want to be on the Mercedes-Benz website. Let's leave the Mercedes-Benz website. Let's go to one of these other ones. Damn, it's almost so fresh off the lot. Nah, this is what it is right here. Right here. This is what it is. Boom. How much this costs? It ain't no damn 40K. Ain't no way in the fucking world it's 40K. This shit is 100K. 140K. Yeah, see? 145K. All right, that's what I was thinking.
2025 Mercedes-Benz GLE. This SUV offers space as well as power and performance. It brings drivers and passengers many levels of convenience with its automatic parking, side view mirrors with turn signals, Wi-Fi hotspot, satellite radio, navigation, premium sound system, multi-zone air conditioning, blind spot monitor, all-wheel drive,
Interior mean
seat
too.
massage. Make an
Seat
appointment
massage.
today to test drive this popular model.
I'll test drive it. Nah, if you test drive it, they want you to buy it. Then show me 30,000 right now if you want to test drive this. Either show me 30,000 or show me an 800 credit score. Bruh, this shit nice. What y'all talking about in the chat? So I could buy that then, but it's not smart to buy a 100K car over property. Exactly. If I was younger, I'd lease and write off the payments. Drive something new every 3 years. Leasing won't help your credit score though. It will. The trick is don't worry about what you pull up. As long as everyone's waiting for you to get there, makes you the boss. Facts. Why would your credit score need help? I bought my car with no down payment because my credit score was like 100. For sure, Nicole, credit score helps in life. Most get in the car to look and get suckered into buying it, right? Most go to look and then get suckered into buying it. Exactly. You can always trade it for something new when you buy too. When you lease, you got to worry about miles. It's okay because the extra miles would be written off also on taxes. The sport Jimmy wants. Facts. Yeah, that's the one, bro. I want the one with that motor. We're gonna hear that shit soon. No, you can't pass over the limit when you lease. You know what really helped me early on, to be honest, was having a great accountant. Changed my life, managing your budget. All right. And my wife just reminded me too. So did she. Shout out to your wife. Tell Miss 88 we said hi. Mrs. 88. I always call her Mrs. 88. What is her name? Word. Yes, we have a few. We are landlords. Oh, that makes sense now. You can get all the cars you want then 88, right? You can get a Range Rover for free. Range Rover? What do you mean? Based on how much the car weighs. Indeed. Screen kind of small, ain't it? If I'ma spend mad money, the screen can't be this small, am I right? Sometimes it's not how much you make, but how much you save. Or it's nice, but screen comes with a wristband so you could use it as a watch. I don't know. I know two people. One doesn't make much, but she always got mad money, and another person makes mad money but never have money. That's how it goes. that's why it's a digital dash though. It's a whole one screen. That's fire. Little digital dash. I do the digital dash. Bro, for all this, man, I'll fuck around and give me a Trackhawk, bro. For all this, I just give me a goddamn Trackhawk or one of them Dodge Durango with the fucking Hellcat engine in it. Like, I kind of like utility looking a little bit more than luxury these days, at least in my opinion. Like, it's weird. It's weird. Like, I'm starting to like the utilitarian look more than like the luxurious look a little bit. But I do want a luxury car. That's a fact. Definitely want a luxury car. But I also want like I love my Jeep. I don't know. I love my Jeep so much I get a Trackhawk. I love my Jeep so much. I do want the engine though. I do want a crazy ass engine. So maybe I don't know. I need to spend less. That's my goal, to save 100K, right? Jimmy told me not more luxury. Now you definitely live a luxurious lifestyle. I'll be telling you chill a little bit. That's how it goes, Nicole. I ain't tell you no more luxury. Don't say it like that. I ain't tell you no more luxury. I just said you be ODing. Like, you be spending money you don't need to spend. Like you don't even know money exists. I can tell he bought you for pizza. He must be tight currently. When I bought you pizza, when I took her for pizza. Oh, this nigga, man, yo, you must have saw. What you saw? What you saw? A video short.
2025.
Nicole, did you put that short too? Nicole, did you put that short? Did you put a short of when I took you by the ocean or nah?
Mercedes-Benz.
Cause now 88 think I just be feeding you pizza.
GLE.
I cooked for her the other day too. What I cooked? Some chicken. She liked it.
SUV offers space as well as power and performance. It brings drivers and passengers many levels of convenience with its automatic parking, side view mirrors with turn signals, Wi-Fi hotspot, satellite radio, navigation, premium sound system, multi-zone air.
Bro, is it crazy that I'm not impressed about this right now? Motherfucking, there's a mosquito in this motherfucker trying to bite me. He said, "Was nice. You look good, Jimmy. No Diddy. Good looking." So that was you saw the one. You saw the one we was eating by the water, or you talking about the pizza one?
Conditioning, blind spot monitor, all-wheel drive, seat massage. Make an appointment today to test drive this popular model.
Yo, and that's a famous pizza spot too. You heard? 88 Joe's Pizza. Ain't that a famous pizza spot? Or I'm wrong, Nicola? Is that that's a famous pizza spot? Yeah, it was Joe's Pizza. That shit famous too. Look it up. Look, Joe's Pizza. Let me look it up. Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza NYC. Look, this joint famous, bro. This shit like famous, bro. This shit like famous, gang. This like a New York staple. And she might have took me for pizza that day, to be honest. I don't remember who paid. I think she might have took me for pizza. I don't even remember. This is like a New York staple. Yeah, Joe's Pizza, New York staple, bro. Taking a picture here is like classy. It's famous. A lot of YouTubers and tourists travel just for the place, just for that place. You read? Yo, Dave gave it a big score. You paid, Jimmy. Yeah. Either way, this shit was fire. I don't remember, I don't even know what they scored. What's the score? I don't know what I know what I scored it. I scored this shit a 10 out of 10. At least a 9.5. Oh yeah, 4 point. This is a 4.5 out of 5. And then look again. It's another rating. 4.5. Best pizzas of New York. Look, very nice NY slices. Yeah, this shit downtown. You gotta pay the toll to get to this joint. This joint downtown. It closes at 5 a.m. That's how you know this is a late night spot. Ends at 3 a.m. Ends at 5 a.m. This ain't no regular pizza spot. Look, it's busy right now. It's a 45-minute wait right now for pizza. Yo, that's crazy. Bro, it's a 45-minute wait right now for pizza, gang. This shit crazy. This shit is wild. It's a 45, but then again, it's Friday. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. So it would be. You know what I'm saying? It would be busy. Niggas would be wanting pizza right now. Hey, Mary. Welcome back, girly. Yeah, usually up to 45-minute wait. Y'all making me want some pizza. Y'all making me want some pizza right now. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This whip is fire. But you could deadass get a sedan. Since we on the Mercedes-Benz website, let's just look at a sedan. Let's see what a sedan look like. What the new AMG, what the new 550 look like? Let's see what the new Mercedes AMG 550. What it look like? The 2025 Mercedes AMG 550 doesn't exist. There's a 2025 G-Class for G550. What's this? Oh, what's this? Whatever this is. Yo! 200 yo, 88. Would you buy this? 88. You got the bread. Would you buy it? Keep up this pizza talk, and I'm going to get the wife to go get me some. Right, exactly, bro. This pizza's so fire. Oh, my God. Yo, this is fire. This is crazy. They want 211,000, though. Obsidian black, metallic. Battery. Oh, this is electric? Wait. No, that's not electric. I'm tweaking. Engine. Plug-in hybrid. Wait. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. I'm not. Wait, 791 horsepower? Wait, this is an electric car? This is fire. 143K, look. I could put 3 down payments on homes with that and generate income. Facts. Exactly. This fire though, 143K. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Most of my clients, when I pull up to their crib, this is parked in their driveway. Some of them, a real nice Porsche. Let me show you this electric Porsche that one of my clients got. Well, one of my clients' husbands. I haven't even met the husband, but I spoke to him over the phone. He was with everything. But look, what's this electric Porsche? Electric Porsche. I only saw it at his crib. This is how I seen it. It's the first time I ever saw it was at his crib. It's an electric Porsche, and he wasn't even there. But I had to tell him over the phone, like, "Yo, oh my, I saw your Porsche in the garage. Oh, that's how much it costs. This shit, 171K. Yeah, this the shit he got in his driveway, bro. This shit fire. This shit fire." Yo, this shit crazy. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie though, they be wanting absurd amounts of money for these luxury cars though. Right? Like, they be wanting some absurd amounts of money for some of these cars. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bruh, so you mean to tell me the latest Benz, the latest Mercedes Benz, the S Class is 100 and is this the big body? How much the Maybach cost? You might as well just get a Maybach, right? At this point, if you're going to spend that much, you might as well just get a Maybach. If you're going to spend $200,000 on a Mercedes-Benz, you might as well just get a Maybach. Look at this shit. This the Maybach. Maybach music, $270K. Bank of America Honor Diamond Realty Cash Officer. Stay Loyal Bonus Program. Bank of America Diamond Honor Lease Cash Offer. What the hell are they talking about? Shit that I wouldn't know, I guess. Oh, this fire. This is... I heard you might as well not even get a Maybach. I heard why even get a Maybach? You know what I'm saying? Like, why even get a Maybach? Oh, hello, Miss Tina. I'ma still call you Mrs. 88. I like Miss 88 better. But hello to you. But yeah, I heard that there's a Mercedes Benz that's just like the Maybach, but it don't come with the pillows. Like, I'll just get that version. I don't need the Maybach. I don't need to spend an extra $100,000 on the Maybach just because of the Maybach, right? Nah, maybe you do. The handlebars different, everything. I said the handlebars. The handles, door handles, it's different, everything. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna find one that is like fire. That's like 100K. Let's see. What's a Benz that's this? Oh, yo, this shit 137. This is a S Class 584 Matic. It's black interior. If I'm gonna do black, I want white interior. If it's gonna be black, I want white interior on my bed. I need that white interior. Like, come on, we not gonna go regular and be black on the inside like everybody else. I need that white like it's a Maybach. I need that white interior like it's a Maybach though. 129K, that's crazy. 137K. 223. Oh my god. Some of these prices just hurt your feelings. This is white on the inside. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. This is white on the inside. Depending on how you want, Jimmy, you should be Googling this before cars. What was that? Depending how many you want, you should be Googling this before cars. Googling what? In the United States, a 4-year public real estate college education could cost around $150,000 in 10 years based on a 5% annual increase cost. That's crazy. 4-year public in-state college education. Shit, I ain't. The one thing I ain't doing is going back to school, nigga. One thing I ain't doing is I fucking sell 1 million kilowatts of solar before I go back to school. Yeah, I'll sell 1 million kilowatts of solar before I take my ass back to school, nigga. You could definitely make more doing. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Let's see, what's this shit? Oh, this is fire. A kid's college fund, depending on how many you have. Oh yeah, you right. Cause I do gotta send they badasses to college one day. You right. It's $150,000 to send your kid to college, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. It's $150,000 to send your kid to college. Yo, these niggas better get a motherfucking scholarship. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas, my kids better be smart as hell and get a scholarship. Stop fucking playing with me. I'll send their ass to private school. All right, we'll do that. And that private school better be an investment that they could get a scholarship. Yo, that shit crazy. It costs a house to send your kid to college. I might only have one kid just because of that. Or I'm pretty sure one of my kids gonna be like me and want to do something else. He gonna go to college, but he probably gonna want to do some other shit. He probably gonna want to do some shit that at first I'll be like, nah, chill. What is you doing? And then when he do it and he doing well, I'll be like, damn, see, I'm glad you did that. This fire too. 146K. Yo, 88, donate this. 88, adopt me and donate this. Call Mercedes-Benz and order this for me. 88, call up Mercedes-Benz one time and order this for me. I'll send you the Addy. Tell them deliver it. Deliver it to my mama house, though. Don't deliver it here. Deliver this to my mama house. I'm going to send you the address. Tell them just deliver it outside. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. Deliver this to my mama house. Deliver this to my mama house for me. This crazy, though. My mama be like, what the what the fuck? What is this doing here? Yo, one day I gotta do that. When I'm really balling, I gotta order a car to my mama house. Like, oh my, yo, did that package I dropped, did that package I got delivered over there arrive? Yo, what did that package? I like the olive green too, bro. It's fire. It's fire. Yeah. Not all kids go to school. Right. Yeah, it's true. This is crazy. Even the rims, down to the rims, everything about this car is fire. But yo, I be underestimating how much these niggas be spending on their vehicles, bro. I be underestimating how much my clients be spending on their vehicles. Because I've definitely seen this exact Benz. I've seen this exact Benz in at least like half of my clients' driveway. Even sometimes parked outside, like on the street. Because, you know, the neighborhood is, it's their neighborhood. It's like gated. This shit nice, bro. I ain't know how much these niggas whips be. S580, this crazy. Not the S580. Yo, one of my clients that I just was with, he got this car. I was talking about another car he had. I should have been talking about this one. I didn't even know this shit was like. I haven't ran into none of my clients with a Maybach yet. None of them got a Maybach. I be looking. Whenever I see a Benz, I be like, is that a Maybach? It ain't a Maybach though. It'd be like S580.
Past, I would say, 10, 15 years, you're now seeing even more performance. That massive Mercedes-Benz badge, forward-facing camera, and then I do have to zonk how this just, I don't know, if it was smooth, it would be much better. And then, of course, the lower portion of the grille, I like the way it's almost like separate from the rest of the front fascia with the green, with some gloss black along the splitter, and then fully functional on that bottom portion. But let me know what you think about the run somebody at a light, because they got the goods. You got that Mercedes badge, which is also the handle to open up the rear hatch, of course AMG, and then working our way down. Look at this quad tip exhaust, gloss black.
This fire. This fire right here.
Nice style, massive rear diffuser in the middle here, which just looks fantastic. I could do without the fake vents underneath those reflectors though. That looks kind of dumb. But every 7,700 pounds. I love the carbon fiber that they have all up front, obviously, so that the radiator can be mounted. Looking, kind of reminds me because of the color. Kathy Ireland. Let's fire up this beast and hear its roar.
Let's hear its roar real quick. I like it.
All right, guys, she's mean and she's green. this 2025 Ireland Green AMG GLE 63S. I have something to confess. I remember back when I was younger, Kathy Ireland. Yeah, she was pretty good looking. Kind of reminds me because of the color. Backup camera clear as freak. Electric assist for the passenger and the Twinkies. One here, one down there, and carbon fiber.
Just I don't know, man. This shit fire. I'll just keep my Jeep though. That's true. Mary said, guys spend more money on their cars than where they live. That's a fucking fact. So many people do. I won't, but so many people do. But you heard me. I said this is a beautiful car, but I'll just keep my Jeep. I love my Jeep. I'll just keep my Jeep, man. My Jeep is me and my Jeep is rocking out. You speed, Nicole? Yes. No, Nicole do not speed. Shorty drive mad slow. Me too. But I'm a pro driver. Yeah, alright. Nicole said with loud music. I listen to radio, no tunes. Have you raced pro? I have a race truck, so I go to the track a lot. Yeah. That was your race truck that you let us hear the other day, right? When me and Mary was on. Had more when I was younger. Okay, what do you do now for fun? Grandkids. Nicole said, I speed, Jimmy. Shish. Alright, what's on YouTube? We done veered off the topic. I'm looking at whips now. That got me thinking about my dream whip. That got me want to figure out what whip I need. I don't need shit. I need a house. I need a 4-family house, 3-family house. That's what I need. OTF Boona changed in the wild murder kidnapping. But yeah, I don't need no new car right now. Thank God. God willing, I don't need one for a while. I can just rock out. You know what I'm saying? Have no car payment and just vibe. And then buy my 3-family house with a basement, with a furnished basement. So that's a 4-family. And that's going to be what I spend big money on. How about that? We'll look at cars after that. Cops have no idea what they found inside his murder shed. What the hell? Cops have no idea what they found inside his murder shed. You beat Jimmy in his Jeep with the red rocket, Nicole? Never in her life, bro. I used to be a speed demon. Come on, man. And just because I got a Jeep, don't think it's slow. It's fast. My Jeep is fast. I done burnt niggas with my Jeep. I got sports mode in my Jeep, bro. You forgot?
He was in a hurry. And because I guess it was raining, he wanted to get this undercover.
So you weren't here when Dylan came down here?
He's a friend of mine.
Sure. You don't get rid of friends.
This is Jim Brenner, a farmer living in the remote Utah desert. Police don't know it yet, but he's...
That's cap. Nicole, your car... I drove your car before. Your car is not faster than mine. That's a fact. You're tweaking.
Where a missing teenager was murdered just days earlier. 19-year-old Dylan Rounds had left his family to go work on his farm, but after being spotted buying supplies at a local shop, he would vanish without a trace. Strangely...
Let's see, hold on. Let's see if we can find a race video real quick. Of obviously not me, but Nissan Sentra versus Jeep Grand Cherokee. Oh, and there's a video of it. Let's see what happened. Jeep smoked this goddamn Sentra. So let's watch it again. That Jeep is smoking that Nissan. And it's a red Nissan getting smoked. Come on, man. What did you think was going to happen? Come on, man. Your car not even meant to be fast. some more examples. Alright, that was the only Nissan Versa Sentra we had. So good though, you get the point. He's just trying to be macho around the guys, Nicole. You said it before, stop lying. What? I said your car faster than mine? I never said that. I never said your car faster than mine. I said I like the way your car is low to the ground and I can hit them corners without hitting the brakes. Like, what's she talking about? She be confusing. That's what that is. But let's get back to the video.
No one in the small, quiet town seemed surprised. Apparently, this was not uncommon.
I told that kid to stay the hell out of Montello.
But that whole town though just gets him.
Ooh, he lying.
Some other guy pointed a gun in my freaking face.
As days stretched into weeks,
Your Nissan Sentra is definitely smoother. Your Nissan Sentra is definitely smoother, for sure smoother, but not faster. That's cap.
detectives chased a man.
I got way more horsepower than you, shorty. What are we talking about? She said he been you. He said yeah, crazy.
Mounting list of suspects, thieves, violent criminals, drug dealers, yet from the very beginning, the truth was there, hidden in plain sight by someone nobody suspected. It all began on a quiet evening when police received calls.
Yo, how can I be jealous of the Red Rocket? I love the Red Rocket, bro. I got no beef with the Red Rocket. But it being faster than my Jeep Grand Cherokee is crazy. Jeep Grand Cherokee is a fast car. Not fast, not OD fast compared to like if it was a Trackhawk, but it's fast.
From a concerned family member reporting their son, Dylan Rounds, missing from his farm in Utah. They hadn't heard from him in over 2 days, and when they went to his property to check, there was no sign of him anywhere. A deputy was dispatched to Dylan's farm to meet with his family, but on his way there, he was stopped by a neighbor of Dylan, claiming he might know what happened to him.
He's been hanging out over that bar in Montello, and I could give you some names of some scumbags over there, but he's been shooting his mouth off about how much money he's making.
When I say good stuff, she can hit me.
One guy, Chase Ventura, he's over there, and he can do anything he wants. He's been robbing, stealing, and everything, and the Elko County Sheriff won't do anything about it. And if you talk to his mother, but he run into Chase on the Tacoma Road the other day, and Chase kind of scared him a little bit.
What's your last name again, Jim?
Brenner, Jim Brenner. Well, I'll let you get down there before they disturb the crime scene.
Okay, thank you.
As the conversation ended, Jim Brenner's strange remark about a crime scene left the deputy curious, since no crime was yet confirmed. It was an unsettling comment that would soon become a disturbing reality.
Oh, I smell something. There's something dead in there.
For now, though, the deputy took note of this information and continued towards Dylan's farm to speak with his family.
No guns. No guns in there?
Like he said, he has a 40 that he puts in the door right beside.
Got a 40 on him.
Did you just pop the back window?
I broke it out.
He got a 40 on him. 88 said, you got winter tires, Nicole? 88 said, I didn't hear that. I think so. 88 said he's buying you new winter tires. Said, I don't care about tires. Buy me something else, LOL. Red Rocket so fast it's burning the rubber off. Yeah, 88, you about to donate? 88 about to donate to our fund so I could get my baby some new tires right now. 88, I'll be waiting, my nigga. We waiting. 88 said he gonna donate.
At first glance, Dylan's red Ford truck.
Nah, baby, I got you. If you need you some tires, you know I got you, baby. If you driving so fast and so crazy that you burning the rubber off on the Red Rocket, you know I got you, baby.
Appeared oddly abandoned, bearing signs of minor damage. But what concerned his father the most was that Dylan's guns had mysteriously vanished from the trailer, a detail that was strange on its own. Wanting to learn more about Dylan, the deputy turned to speak with his mother. She had her own troubling information to share about Dylan's recent run-in with a local criminal.
What does he farm for out here?
Himself.
What does he farm for? Grain or?
Yeah, grain.
Grain?
Yeah.
James stopped me when you guys went around me, was talking to me. He said that you knew something about a run-in he had with a guy named Chase.
Yeah, on Wednesday, but they told me that's normal, so...
I know a lot of the people that he named from Montello are not good people. I only know of them from what people say.
Dylan's mother confirmed her son had in fact encountered Chase Venstra recently, the same person Dylan's neighbor had earlier described as a local thief and criminal. Given what the deputy learned so far, it seemed like Dylan might have unknowingly placed himself in danger. At just 19, he purchased 640 acres of land with his grandfather for an estimated $200,000 to $300,000 and built a reputation for his ambitious dreams of running a huge farm. But according to his neighbor, Dylan's confidence may have made him a target, as he often frequented rough local bars and talked openly about his financial success.
So he was rich.
After rehashing some more details with Dylan's parents, the neighbor, Jim Brainer, and his close friend, Donald Hately, arrived to help. Both men knew Dylan well. Jim was living in a trailer near Dylan's farm and occasionally helped him with chores. And Donald was a longtime friend of the family and a supportive mentor to Dylan's farming ambitions. But unbeknownst to everyone at the time, both men knew something more about Dylan's disappearance. Something they weren't ready to share yet.
I did get a few. Okay. Last location was 15.4 miles from the boat line tower, which puts him on this back road.
So would that hit him walking? Okay, that's I know my son, and that's the shortest route to his camp.
If he walked, that road ends right out. Walked, he would have come the corner, cut across this field.
But that's his closest cell phone, Pete. Not in town, it's out here.
Mm-hmm. Off of that road, the back road into the compound.
Can we go down to where it is?
Yeah.
What time was that? Does it tell you?
That was at 14:58.
So right after.
So just before 3 o'clock.
Right after you left. Yeah. So he must have pulled in right behind you. You dropped off the grain truck, and I'm telling you, I bet you he took off walking.
How do you get to that road from? So we don't have to
88. That's the same truck you got, right?
Go all the way back to.
Not the Ford, the other one. Oh, I'm blocking it. You can't see it right now. Let me do this.
Loose end Pond and over.
Telling you, so he walking.
So we don't have to go all the way back to loose end.
GMC Denali.
Pond and over.
No, I guess okay.
Following this lead, they quickly headed to the shed area to investigate. That's when they discovered the first troubling sign of foul play. Dylan's boots were found stained with blood, discarded about 100 yards south of the shed.
That ain't good. That can't be good. That's never good.
The deputy immediately secured the boots to send them off.
Dylan got his ass boot. He got his boots smoked. God damn, they smoked my nigga Dylan boots, bro. Rest in peace. That nigga was a young boy, I believe. They smoked his fucking boots, literally. They found his boots. It's fucked up.
For DNA testing and called another deputy to help search the shed and the surrounding property. However, they had no way of knowing that the biggest clue they were looking for was submerged 20 feet deep in a pond nearby.
There's just some boots out there they've only been out there for a day or two. You didn't see anybody else around here?
I left here about 1:30, went over to Don's, and I was there until about 9 o'clock at night. And when I come back, that truck was here. It's just one thing after another. But he's a friend of mine.
Sure. You don't get rid of friends. Those two boots out there, they're brand new. Like they've only been out there. They're the same color leather as your boots.
Nah, bro, they bloody as hell.
And they're the same ones he wears. So we're just curious of why his boots would be out there. Same size he wears. They've only been out there probably for a day or two.
He might have threw them out there.
Yeah, maybe he did.
Nah,
well, does he know that's a dump out there? He does?
He's got electronics and shit in there. Maybe.
I agree. Hell yeah, gold jewelry is a good investment.
Like I say, he was here.
Definitely. A Rolex is, I still ain't get the Rolex, but it's all in due time. And definitely got to give me a Rolex one day. I want the gold presidential.
He had to have been here. Brought the truck here. Yeah. Huh, that would make sense.
Based on Jim Brenner's timeline, whatever happened to Dylan likely occurred between 1:30 p.m. and 9 o'clock p.m., the hours when Jim left the shed to visit his friend, Donald Hately. Police quickly verified Brenner's timeline with his friend Donald, who confirms that they had dinner together during that time. With Dylan's exact movements still unclear, deputies requested a helicopter to scout the area from above, looking for any trace of Dylan.
So who owns this right here? That's the guy that he's a partner with. This is where he dropped the grain truck off. Where's this grain truck? It's backed into that silver building there. So the big one. Yep.
You want to go up higher, Mike, or you think good, please? Do a nice high orbit. You can look at everything with a camera, and then we'll come back down and see if we see.
Got a horse out there. Horse out there chilling.
Anything with her.
Lonely.
After a full sweep of the surrounding area, no sign of Dylan or any indication of where he might have gone was found. In the following days, the search efforts continued, and Daniel's family alongside local volunteers joined in. But despite their best efforts combing through the area, they too came up empty. Attention soon turned to the local criminal Chase Venstra. Both Dylan's mother and his neighbor Jim mentioned a recent encounter between the two, making Chase one of the last people to see Dylan alive. Additionally, Chase already had a history of violent run-ins with the law, including a 10-hour armed standoff with police in 2016, and was well known in the area for all the wrong reasons. Luckily for police, Chase had an active warrant related to domestic violence. It was their perfect chance to bring him in for questioning. But when officers arrived at the house to arrest him, Chase was nowhere to be found, potentially already on the run from police. Officers quickly began searching the town, asking if anyone had seen Chase recently. Locals directed them to the Montello Cowboy Bar, a place known to be frequented by Chase. Following this lead, officers headed to check the bar, where they would soon learn that Dylan and Chase's encounter may have been more dangerous than anyone realized.
Oh shit.
But before we get to that, it's worth noting that incidents like these are not only traumatic for those directly involved, but they can often have the same effects on you when you face difficult situations in your own life. I realized I simply wasn't equipped to manage what I was feeling on my own, and that there are professionals. A lot match isn't right.
Yeah, tracks NYC cool.
You can switch comms.
Out here right looking for him too. Oh, they went out that way because he was out to loose end. I was hearing Kurt say something about he had a conversation with that Chase kid.
Yeah, that's who I'm looking for. Where do we find him?
I'm kind of worried about it because if Dylan did walk back from where he left the grain truck and Chase got a hold of him vulnerable, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's walking back, something bad could have happened because there was a bad injury with a kid just out here that got his face smashed in by the butt of a gun, and the whole camper shell was all bashed in and stuff.
Where do we find Chase? Is he from here? Does he live here?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't.
88, see, bro, she too fancy for me, gang. 88, you see this shit? You hear this shit? This is shit I gotta deal with.
He's from around here. This is where he hangs out.
He was staying out here, and he was
Where was he staying at?
big thief in town, and so everybody was after him, and they finally told him to get the hell out of town and stay there.
Of course, he came back because he was just seen out here.
The bar owner's recap only further implicated Chase Venstra, suggesting that a violent confrontation between Chase and Dylan was more likely than ever. But something else caught the officer's attention when one of the bar owners briefly mentioned another recent incident involving Chase. Sensing there might be more to this, the officer decided to pull her aside for a private conversation. At this point, police still considered Dylan's case a missing person, but what the bar owner
Of course, 88, nobody would want you to be anything but honest.
detailed next would soon shift this case to one of potential homicide.
Why was Chase and him having an issue, do you know?
So Kurt told me, and I was overhearing part of the conversation, saying that Dylan was just driving down the road and Chase stopped him. And so, hey, got some water. He was like, hey, do you know Kurt? Da, da, da. And I guess they got an altercation about that because Chase is like, Kurt's an asshole, da da da. And Dylan was like, no, he's not. You know, he's a good guy. I work for, I do work for him, blah, blah, blah. There was an altercation. Then he went on his way. And I believe, if I'm not mistaking the conversation, that was the same day that he drove the grader, the grainer over to wherever he.
88 said, I think Nicole would be a marry up. She will probably be more successful than her significant other, no matter who he is. Real talk. I ain't mad at that, brother.
And then whoever was there couldn't give him a ride back, so he possibly walked. That's all I know about the conversation.
How does the kid getting hit with the butt of a gun, does that figure into this at all?
I think it does. I think there is some, because now we're talking violence.
Yeah.
So this kid let his property go. He stopped making payments on his property because he's so scared. But he woke up to the butt end of a gun into his face. They smashed his camper.
How old was he?
I don't know, 30s.
30s.
Has a family, has kids. He's out here, bought land out here, so I'm trying to homestead.
He's not out here.
No, or if
imagine.
No, he left to be, does property go, he's gone.
With this troubling insight, it became clear that Chase Venstra was fully capable of extreme violence. If he attacked someone else recently, he easily could have done the same to Dylan. But what no one had realized yet was that police were looking in the wrong direction the whole time, while someone far more dangerous and guilty was hiding right under their noses. The next day, while the search for Chase continued, Dylan's family...
Where did he hide this boy, bro? Dude body been missing for 678 days?
Reached out to police. They were conducting their own investigation and wanted to share new information they'd uncovered. Information suggesting Chase may not have acted alone.
So this is the family?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me again what you have suspicion to believe right now.
Nigga 88 said the horse ate him. Nigga, the horse might have ate the nigga, dog. Bruh, after all this, the horse gotta eat, right?
So on 525 is when Dylan ran into Chase with the desert and called me right after. He had no shoes on. Dylan wouldn't let him take his phone or give him a ride, but he did allow him to call his dad on speakerphone in Ogden, Utah.
Okay. Dylan allowed Chase.
Dylan allowed Chase to, and then he gave him some coke, and then his dad called Dylan back, and Dylan sent the pin from his phone to where Chase was.
Okay.
So then we fast forward to 528, which was Saturday. Dylan was heard from in the morning. He talked to his grandma, and he was going to take the grain truck to the shed to put it in shelter because it was raining.
Okay.
So at this point, we assumed he was walking back across the desert to his camper because he didn't have a ride.
This is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that how it was?
Lucin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So then 529, they continued to look for him. 530, we all got here to Dylan's last known location in Lucin, filed the police report, got search and rescue out. That's the night we found Dylan's boots about 400 yards from where his last known location was, tossed out behind a dirt pile, just out in the desert. So then today we kept searching, and that's when these guys got us the information, about 3 o'clock today? We know that this Robert guy took Chase out to the desert where Dylan is the day Dylan went missing.
The man Dylan's mother mentioned would turn out to be Robert Aviles. He had an active arrest warrant and reportedly gave Chase Venstra a ride to Dylan's place on the day he disappeared. The family also suspected that Chase could be at Robert's house, so finding him became a priority in locating their prime suspect and hopefully Dylan himself. Officers quickly moved to track down Robert Aviles, and their first stop was Robert's residence, where they came into contact with his mother.
Singing in danger.
I don't know who that would be. I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
He's supposed to be hanging out with a guy named Chase. And Robert.
Okay, I don't know. Chase might have an idea, but my son's been homesick, and he's been in bed all day. And he's been home all night. I don't know. I'm just wondering.
So who's all in your house?
Nobody.
Nobody's in there right now?
No. My son is in his trailer.
And where's that at?
In the backyard.
In the backyard?
Yeah.
Well, we're just trying to find out.
And no one came home with him. So.
Nobody came home with him?
No.
Okay. Is Chase here?
No. I don't let Chase on my property after I found him inside my home when I wasn't home.
We were told that there's possibly a kidnapping, missing kid.
Oh, being here. Yeah, no. You can feel free to look around.
Hostage situation? Like he's not being...
No,
see, that's why we're here, ma'am. I'm not about a car.
Look around if you want to. But there's no one here but my son, and he's sleeping.
After speaking with Robert's mother, officers conducted a thorough search of the property, but found no sign of Dylan or Chase. But they soon located Robert inside his trailer, and he was quickly arrested and transported to the police station for questioning. When detectives placed Robert in the interrogation room, they expected resistance and lies, but instead...
Got that nigga in the classic jail uniform. They be black and white sometimes, but this nigga got that nigga in the straight. What's that? Where's Waldo?
Robert didn't hold back.
So you said that Chase had taken guns from somebody. Did he admit to you, like, where he got his guns?
No, this is what I thought he got arrested for the first time. What he was in jail for when I came back. I asked Chase that. I was like, hey, man, I heard you got arrested. He's like, nah, that's just all Montello gossip, blah, 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 right? So I'm kind of weary after giving him a ride. I tried to show one of my mom's friends, been out there in the community for a long time. He gave me his scenario. He thinks Chase did it too, okay? Now, I don't know the time frames because I'm not good with time like I told you guys. I did the best I could by contacting the store lady and asking her what day I gave Chase a ride. You know, because I didn't even know what day I gave Chase a ride. I didn't even know what day the kid came up missing. I didn't even know there was a kid missing until the Nevada police came knocking on our door wanting to search our residence. You know what I mean? And that's the truth.
Although Robert admitted giving Chase Venstra a ride, he couldn't provide any clear information on Chase's current whereabouts and maintained his innocence throughout the rest of his interview. However, Robert made one thing clear. He believed Chase was involved and might have even killed Dylan. The following night, something strange happened at Dylan's trailer in the Lucin Desert. It seemed someone had quietly returned and tampered with items inside. An officer was quickly sent out to photograph and document the scene, accompanied by Dylan's father, who'd share more details about the troubling discovery.
Okay, the shotgun is in a house in Rigby. Okay. That is my grandfather's that I bought, and he has a room up there, and that was the 40. It's not in here. We looked in his camper, didn't find it. No key fob for the truck, so when I broke the window, the alarm went off, we undid the battery. No key fob. We looked in his camper and all the cupboards and stuff, looked in the bathroom, nothing. My mother came here, she has real bad arthritis, my sister was here, we were all out searching. She used the bathroom. Dylan hadn't flushed it, just seeing here, it's really nasty. So my sister went in and cleaned it, still no gun. Later, my son and JD came in and the gun was sitting on a sink. It's outside of the bathroom, but right by the bathroom door where the toilet and the shower is the sink, but it's not in the bathroom. The gun was sitting right there with the clip outside of it. Okay. Sitting there. So my son and JD didn't think much of it.
See, white people call a magazine a clip too. I used to call it a clip. But I've been corrected so much that I call it a magazine now.
They grabbed the gun, put it in my truck. I didn't think much of it. Oh, they found the gun. I don't know. Then we started reading.
What y'all talking about in the chat? 88, against 88, you should be. That's my nigga. I laugh my ass off. I don't know about that, though. And why? It's a sad face. We like that. I'm joking. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. I think he gives me the pass. Or you think he give me the pass in real life? Yeah, partially. I give it to you partially. You just can't say it. You got to say it the right way. I don't know. I haven't seen him in that scenario. Maybe not. LOL.
Realizing that it wasn't there when my sister cleaned the bathroom for my mom to use and all that, and it was there.
This discovery was an alarming indication that someone was actively trying to cover up their involvement in Dylan's disappearance. But his father had one more thing to share. Something about an old confrontation with someone police hadn't yet fully considered in their investigation.
What was Chase's ties to out here? I don't know about Chase. Okay. Hardly any. But the whole town knows him. But that whole town, it's a crazy place. They're just all like They're all nutty, for one thing. The only people that I know of that really were in contact with Dylan is I hear the Chase guy, I didn't know it. But Don and Jim. Jim was the guy the place you guys were on. Okay. Jim came out here and helped. Jim came to Rigby, where I live. I live in Rigby and Idaho Falls area. Dylan bought like 800 pigs or something from the Midwest when the pandemic hit, whatever, the corona. They brought them to my farm last pissed, and Jim was there, and I unleashed on him, told him to get the hell out of here. He called Dylan and told me he's going to blow my head off. Dylan called me, he got all mad. So when I found out he was going to blow my head off, I had to go see, and he's walking down the lane of the farm with a big old pistol, and my dad calmed him down and calmed me down. Then he came back this winter to my shop to work on that seed truck. Fine, everything was fine, and I realized it's Dylan's friend. I'm not going to worry about this, you know what I mean? I got to bend ties with myself.
According to Dylan's father, there were no further escalations after his confrontation with Jim Brainerd at the time. At this point, no one had any real reason to suspect Jim Brainerd or Donald Hately. After all, they'd been actively helping the family, joining search and rescue efforts, and fully cooperating with police. However, the confrontation described by Dylan's father was serious enough for the officer to take note of it.
He said he was going to blow your head off. That's real serious.
After leaving the scene, he passed this information to detectives, prompting a deeper look into Jim Brainerd's past, and what detectives uncovered wasn't entirely unexpected. A criminal past including convictions for aggravated assaults and multiple weapons charges, as well as a pre-existing federal active warrant for being a restricted person in possession of a firearm. Brenner's violent history and his close proximity to Dylan's farm were enough for detectives to flag him as a person of interest, alongside their primary suspect, Chase Venstra. The following day, officers moved quickly to serve Brenner's arrest warrant and bring him in for questioning. They soon spotted him casually heading back towards the grain shed with his close friend, Donald Hately.
What could I do for you guys?
Well, we just had a couple things we wanted to talk to you about. We're still trying to figure stuff out, and just have you guys heard or seen anything these days? Anything new?
This trash over here. I know names, I know people, I know nobody seems to want to listen to me.
I get you see
they're the ones coming over stealing shit.
Are they?
Yeah. Chase Vestra and Robert Avilas are the one that robbed Michael Moore up here. But everybody keeps saying that's we need to find Dylan. You need to kick freaking rat's nest over there open, and people are going to start talking. That's the only way you're going to find out about Dylan.
There's a warrant for your arrest. I'm gonna let you know about it right now.
From Maryland?
So we're gonna pick you up, take you to jail with us.
Oh, God damn it.
So what I want you to do, I know before you tie anything, place your hands on your head for me. Interlock your fingers, okay?
Jim pointing fingers at Robert and Chase was understandable, given witness statements and allegations. But Jim's own criminal past and proximity to Dylan made him equally suspicious. Detectives transported him to the police station, planning to use the unrelated warrant charges as an opportunity to question him further about Dylan. Though they didn't expect much new information from Jim, this routine questioning was about to lead to an unexpected breakthrough.
The warrant has been issued, and we're obligated by law. We found that I don't know if you realize this, but there's other bigger problems going on over there than this.
Not here to talk to you about that warrant. You just got brought in on that warrant.
Okay.
We would like to talk to you about the other things that are going on out there.
We've got kids. I understand that. And I know them better than you do. I work for them.
That's why you're one of the reasons why you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Because I know you know him.
Dylan used to go in the bar and bragging about how much money he's making. Dylan never carried money on him. Bought everything with a credit card. But if he did have $1 in his wallet, he wouldn't give it up. And I think this is a strong arm robbery. Somebody thought they'd see this little 5'5" kid, and I think they figured, we're going to get this guy. We're going to rob this guy. We're going to intimidate him. Dylan don't intimidate.
With the strong arm robbery, who do you believe did?
Chase and Robert.
Police? The police matched his shoes with his pants with his shoes. That's a corny ass matchup though. That shit is weak. This fit is weak as hell for the police.
Is there any reason anyone would say you did it? If I did this, I'd be one sick son of a bitch.
Which is oh, y'all coming in for Christmas? Who said they coming? They said they coming for Christmas. Maybe for New Year's one time. We always used to watch the ball drop on TV. Yeah, y'all should do that. If y'all come for New Year's, that'd be dope.
Well, there's got to be somebody that's some sick son of a bitch somewhere. What about Don? I've known Don for over 2 years.
It's cracker fashion.
And Don's gone out of the way to help Dylan just like I did.
Bro, not all white boys dress like that. That's a fact.
As expected, Jim.
But all police gonna dress like a corny motherfucker. All police gonna dress out of pocket. I never seen a fly police officer or a police officer who pants fit them the way they should.
Brainer's statements remained mostly consistent.
Or security guards. Security guards pants never fit correct. You ever notice that? Why law enforcement pants never fit correct? I know you gotta have room to like stretch or run, but my nigga, like, you adding weight to yourself with them big ass pants. Is you dumb?
And he appeared genuinely convinced Chase Venstra and Robert Aviles had something to do with Dylan's disappearance. But Brenner had more details to share. Details about Dylan himself and the dangerous individuals he was attracting.
Another one, Robert Lee, just did 10 years in prison for strong arm robbery. And lo and behold, about 3 weeks ago, a fellow from Salt Lake that bought 10 acres of land over in Montello, 2 guys went into his trailer, beat him up with a pistol, whipped him, robbed him, took his cell phone, and made it so his vehicle wouldn't run.
That's who I'm thinking of. NYPD. The way they pants fit never right. Like, it's just never, like, you could have just told them, give me the pants that fit me good. But instead, they just took any size pants that niggas gave them, I guess.
Walk into town to call the police. There's a lot of shit going on.
This nigga right here, like, this shirt that he got on is tucked in because it would have been like a dress. This shirt that he got on is low-key like a 5X. It's tucked in, though. And it's tucking his belly in, too.
And Montello. Is he the one that they talk about being pistol whipped with the butt of a gun? Is that the one? Is that somebody different? I need to see.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Because I said not all white boys dress like this. But when it come to police, all police dress like this. Like, I know some white, because, you know, I know some hood white boys. I know some hood boys, some white boys that be fly. And then I know some white boys that's not hood, but they little style is they style. You feel me? They little style is they style. They might not be the flyest shit in the world to me, but they ain't dressing as corny as this nigga right here. But this nigga is a police, though. So, like, what you expect? Like,
Brenner would go on to mention several other people, mostly convicted criminals from the area who could have had strong motives to rob or even kill Dylan. Clearly, he wasn't exactly narrowing things down for detectives, but at least he appeared fully cooperative. However, in just moments, Brenner would let something slip. Something that would unintentionally place him right at the center of the suspect pool.
Dylan's the shy kid. His world revolves around tractors, farming. I mean, he had a couple guns that his dad gave him, and he had a shotgun, and we found that's up in Rigby. But he always carried that in the back seat. And the pistol they found that, and he was afraid.
This the 40? A nice little Glock 40. I like that. Nice little Glock 40. I like that.
To keep that loaded. He used to.
Guy should ask for a lawyer. He's stupid, bro. Police in Utah. This is Utah. Bro, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's Dave from there, bro. Dave, well, not from there, my bad. He'll be mad if he heard me say that. Dave live in Utah. He ain't from Utah, but he live in Utah.
Keep the gun in the console and keep a loaded magazine.
Well, you talking about when they come to visit? I'm pretty sure when they come to visit, they're gonna stay at a beautiful hotel downtown. You know what I'm saying? We'll come back with them, come link with them, You know what I'm saying? We'll get a hotel downtown too. We'll get a nice little hotel downtown too. We'll link up with them. It'll be lit.
And I told him, I said, you either need to learn how to use that thing or put it somewhere. I said, that's going to get you killed. And it's a little late for that, but I was telling his dad that too.
Needless to say, Jim's choice of words wasn't ideal, and this wasn't the first time his statements had raised eyebrows, as he'd previously made a similar remark when Dylan first went missing, speaking about him as if he was already dead. Although several days had passed and the possibility of foul play was growing, detectives still found his comments odd. But with the rest of Brenner's interview yielding nothing new, investigators booked him into jail on his unrelated firearm possession warrant, giving them time to further investigate any possible involvement. Shortly after Jim Brenner was taken into custody, officers finally located Chase Venstra and arrested him on his unrelated warrant out of Montana.
You got hella houses out here that I could put solo on.
Detectives wasted no time bringing him in for questioning, but in this first interview, Chase flatly denied any involvement, insisting locals were spreading false rumors to frame him. With no hard evidence, investigators booked him into jail, but with a strategy in mind. They placed him in a cell directly above Jim Brenner, quietly hoping they would interact, and at one point, one of them might talk or slip up. Pretty quickly, this tactic paid off when Chase reached out to detectives for another interview, claiming he knew exactly what happened to Dylan and could solve the entire case.
I talked to you. Ken's called you? She actually didn't call me. Ross called me and said that you were looking to talk about Brenner. Was it Brenner and just the case, basically, right?
Yeah, they put me in there. I'm the cell above Brenner. Okay. I've gotten to talk to him. I've talked to other cellmates. I know a lot.
Okay.
I know a lot. I can put this thing to bed for you.
Well, I mean, honestly, to be straightforward with you, I can't do anything about it.
He ready to sing.
Charges.
Nicole said yes, Lucky Dave. Yeah, Lucky Dave. Congratulations to my boy.
Me myself, right? They got to be federal, right?
No, they're state.
Oh, I didn't even know that there were any. So
I want them charges dropped, and I'll solve this case for you.
All right. I'm not able to do it, so I just came to talk to you to see if you had something you wanted to tell me.
I've got everything to tell you, but when I'm out of these chains and in my clothes,
well, and that's what I'm saying. I can't make that kind of deal with you, so it's fine if you don't want to.
That's what I want.
That's fine.
I just want to be left alone. Mm-hmm. We got an ultrasound on my new baby tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I want to go be there with her. This is her first baby. I'm applying for a job with the state out there.
I hope you get it.
I'm done with this thing. I've been dragged through the mud with this thing with Dylan. I know how it happened, where it happened.
He ready to sing.
I know what was used.
Mm-hmm.
He ready to sing. He said, I want to be out in my regular clothes. That's not going to happen, my boy.
Where it's at.
Okay.
I put this whole thing to bed for you guys.
Well,
okay.
And
I hate to.
I wish you could, but there's not anything I can offer you.
Yeah, I hate to be that way with you, but I've got to look out for me.
Unfortunately for detectives, their strategy backfired. Now Chase wanted to bargain his freedom in exchange for information he claimed to have. But investigators had little reason to trust Chase, and without an agreement to drop his gun charges, the interview ended without providing any new leads.
Yeah, my boy.
On June 28th, exactly a month since Dylan went missing, police were called out after a witness reported finding something suspicious in the desert. A burial site with clear signs of something dead inside.
Whoa.
Oh, I smell something. Somebody came in and opened it. It wasn't like this. This wasn't here either. Oh.
Okay, go ahead and step away.
There's something dead in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed it, poor baby. He killed it.
Yeah, so this is the only one that you found, huh? Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't like this yesterday, though.
Okay.
Somebody came and opened it.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So how did it look like?
This was flat. So this was on top, and then there was another wood.
Hey man. So there is a grave, but there appears to be maybe 2 dogs, maybe 2 or 3 dogs.
Yeah, that's not a human.
Yeah, 2 or 3 dogs inside. It looks like it's been here for some time. But the person, the RP is telling me that it didn't look like this yesterday, that somebody had come over and opened it up for some reason. I do have some footprints around this too.
The burial site contained dead dogs buried beneath.
That's what I'm saying. That is weird. Somebody came and opened it up, but the dude is locked up. If they got the right dudes locked up.
Not exactly what police were expecting, though it meant there still might be hope for Dylan. Just as the investigation began to settle back into a frustrating standstill, police received a call from someone they knew well. Jim Brainer's close friend, Donald Hately. He'd been around since the early days of the search, helping the family and cooperating with officers, but now, weeks into the investigation, he wanted to speak with investigators claiming he had important information to share, something he'd kept hidden ever since Dylan vanished. Detectives immediately arranged to meet with Donald, where they would finally uncover one of the first truly damning clues in the case.
Oh, I'll tell you something. Okay. I really don't think it has anything to do with anything. You guys found ammunition and stuff with gems. Yeah. And using white powder and fits in the stick. Yeah. But he figured that would be a reason to poke you or so to speak or say whatever. So he brought his black powder rifles over black powder. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are those? I put one behind my bed. My bedroom, the other one's laid up in the corner next to the table on the couch. When did he bring them? After Dylan? Oh yeah, definitely after. Why? Basically safety. Until last time, they had him in holding for over a year, and when he got out, everything he had was gone. Everything. I can't ask you what's going through Jim's head at that time, but what's going through yours when he brings you his rifles and a 6-gun? Honestly, it looked like he was scared that, he was going to be detained for 6 months or a year and lose everything he had. He said, no, but he had no idea what happened to his horses last time. Okay. All his gun, everything he owned disappeared. So why do you think he's going to get detained, or why does he think he's going to get detained for 6 months? Just because he's a felon and he could be held. Yeah. So he knows he's a felon. He knows he shouldn't have them, and so he. Well, I don't know. According to him, a black powder primitive weapon is not considered a firearm. Now, if he'd brought me a firearm, I'd have said no. Okay. So sometime after Dylan, do you remember how long after? I mean, it's only been 3 weeks now. That seems like forever. I wish that kid had just come walking down the road starting to kick his mud. I wish too. But the longer this goes, the less likely that looks. Yeah.
Donald's admission couldn't have come at a worse time for Jim Brainer. Although Donald explained that Jim hid the guns at his place out of fear of losing them, the timing was deeply suspicious. And for detectives, this was enough to place Brainer at the center of suspicion alongside Chase Venstra. Following this discovery, the firearms were seized and Jim Brainer picked up an additional firearm possession charge, keeping him in jail as the investigation continued. But detectives still lacked concrete evidence against anyone, and crucial DNA results from the bloody boots found near the shed were yet to return. It seemed like the case might stall for a while.
But then...
Over a year would pass, with detectives quietly making progress, including crucial DNA results, but still no sign of Dylan himself, and no one held responsible. That is, until December 2023, when investigators got a call that would change everything. Jim Brainer's cellmate, who'd spent months locked up alongside him, claimed to know exactly what had happened to Dylan. Detectives quickly arranged an interview, expecting another bargaining scenario similar to Chase Venstra's. But what the cellmate would reveal instead was a chilling murder confession.
Mr. Brock, how are you doing, sir?
Good, thank you.
So they had said that you wanted us to come back, that you had more information?
Yeah.
Or did you have information before that you just didn't give us all of it?
No, I didn't really have a whole lot of information then.
Okay.
I got plenty of information now. I got information that would probably help maybe even keep him cutting the deal that he wants to cut the deal with.
Okay.
On his right hand, nobody has noticed. He's got a bite mark.
Really?
He's got a bite from Dylan rounds. The 22 is what killed Dylan. Two shots.
22?
Yeah, the 22.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah.
The story tell you that?
Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Go through that.
He said it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. He was in there taking shit, and then he heard a diesel truck drive by the place he was staying in. And when he got out there, he had his 45, a gun that he put in a fold-over holster. And Dylan had picked it up off the sawhorses that he'd thrown his stuff all around, moved it up so he could put the truck in the.
So this is into the shed, okay.
Yeah. And Dylan was holding the 45, and he said he got really pissed off at him and started yelling at him and telling him get the fuck out of there. And Dylan took the gun and fired it right beside his ear. That's why he can't hear out of his right side ear. And he said he grabbed for the gun and was fighting for it. He said they ended up on the ground, and Dylan ended up shooting himself in the leg with the 45. And then he said that while they were fighting, the gun got fired like 2 or 3 times. He said there's a bullet hole in the side of the building out there you can see. He said when you guys was out there talking to him and standing in the shed or something, standing out there, he said he was sitting there looking at it. And then he showed me a scar on his thumb.
This is why you should not be talking to your celly, bruh.
Too, where he had stuck his hand in the gun that was trying to keep Dylan from firing it again, but he was clicking it, and his whole right hand was damaged at one time.
Okay.
But the bite mark is evident, very seeable, and the body is somewhere right there close by. He said he's seen tire marks over it where you guys have been driving. Somebody's been driving on it.
Just give you any indication of where?
Wow.
There's a lot of country out there.
Yeah, he said it's in the high desert.
Did he say that it was close to where he killed him?
Yeah, it's close. It's close somewhere there.
Where he killed him?
He gave like a 25-mile circumference.
Oh, so quite a ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so he heard Dylan drive by in his truck. Dylan had backed the truck into the grain shed.
No, he said the truck was still parked out.
So it wasn't backed in yet.
Yeah, no, it wasn't backed in, and that's when they had the fight. They had the fight and they were going on in there. He said that the round on the gun got turned. He said he heard it turn.
Like it was a revolver?
Yeah, it was a revolver. He said he got to the chance where Dylan had let quit biting him on his wrist. He had latched onto him, and he said he got up and he took off out, and that's when he got to 22. Dylan told him to bring his ass back in there or he was going to shoot the horse. The horse was standing outside.
Into the grain shed?
Yeah.
Talking about? Okay.
The horse was standing out.
88 said the horse ate the boy, man. It looked like the boy, well, according to the dude's story, he was going to kill the horse.
Out there eating grain out of the back of the truck.
And then, from what you're saying, did he run back to the trailer and get the 22?
He said it was behind the bags, some grain bags. He said he took 3 shots at him and they're all headshots. He said one of them grazed Dylan on the side of the face. He pointed just like this to the side of his face, so it could have been red. I couldn't tell you if it was right side or left side. But then he said 2 more shots and shot Dylan in the head.
And that killed him?
Yeah.
And then what did he do?
Then he said he burned all of his clothes. He said after he took care of everything, he burned all the clothes.
The revelations from Brynner's cellmate were chilling, to say the least. According to him, the argument that ended Dylan's life stemmed from Brynner being irritated with Dylan for repeatedly using the shed he considered his own workspace. After killing Dylan, Brynner attempted to cover up his crime by loading Dylan's body onto a backhoe, burying him deep in a remote stretch of the desert nearby. He then concealed the guns at Donald Hately's place and discarded Dylan's phone in a nearby pond, unaware it had recorded a damning, irrefutable proof of his crime. In addition to this confession, detectives turned back to the bloody boot DNA evidence they received a few months earlier. The state lab report confirms the blood belonged to Dylan, but they also found touch DNA matching Jim Brynner on the boots. Using this evidence, investigators then secured a search warrant for Brynner's phone, and by analyzing its data, they confirmed his device had traveled toward a nearby pond the day Dylan vanished. After searching the pond, they retrieved Dylan's phone containing crucial evidence. A video clearly showed
the killer was giving his cellie all this information. His cellmate, the cellmate, the person you locked up with in the cell, that's your cellie. He was talking to his cellmate, and now the cellmate went and told the police everything he told him.
Jim Brynner in a blood-stained shirt cleaning a gun. At this point, there was no longer any doubt. Jim Brynner killed Dylan Rounds and had been hiding in plain sight all along.
He was in there taking a shit, he says. I believe it though. I believe it though, because he was pissed off because he was in there taking a shit. So he automatically came out on hots because he was in there taking a shit. Got interrupted by a nigga parking his truck in his workstation. So he felt like he was in the right. But really, you in the wrong. You caught a body, nigga. You going to jail.
The overwhelming evidence. Brynner still sought to negotiate. Prosecutors were preparing for an aggravated murder trial, but still lacked Dylan's body, so Brynner offered prosecutors a deal. He would reveal the location of Dylan's body in exchange for reduced charges. In spring of 2024, Brynner guided law enforcement to Dylan's remains in the Lucin Desert. The burial site was several miles from the Greenshed property and was so well hidden that investigators had driven over the spot during earlier searches without noticing it. Inside the grave, they located Dylan's skeletal remains. Only bones and fragments of his clothing survived. On May 15th that same year, Brynner pled guilty to second-degree murder and 2 counts of firearm possession in exchange for dropping charges of desecrating remains and an unrelated aggravated assault case. On July 1st, Brynner was sentenced to 1 to 15 years for second-degree murder and 2 additional 1 to 15-year sentences for the firearms charges.
He gonna die in there because he owed the shit. Yeah, he owed the shit. He died. He definitely ain't making it down. Cops unlock babysitter's phone and uncover horrifying secret. We'll say this for another stream because your boy got to get some sleep. But that's crazy, gang. Oh, shit is wild. Funerals to federal. Detroit rapper shot in the face hours after his brother's funeral. Damn. Nobody losing. Alright, gang, I'm about to get up off this nasty, man. Lighter sentence than I would have thought it would be. Me too. But it's probably because they know he gonna die in prison anyway. Because of his age. Nigga like Santa Claus. I'm off this nasty though, bros. Everybody safety, man. You know what I mean? Y'all be safe. Y'all be good. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evenings. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Your boy gotta get up early. Do you go to Trader Joe's? I'm off this nasty, yeah.